fuck my mic because my mic sucks and it's about to break. Hello everyone, how you guys all doing today? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hi there, Malice Cake, Pavilion, and Robin and Rocket. How are you guys all doing today? I hope you guys all are doing well tonight, today, whatever time it is for you. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hi Maggie, how are you doing today, Maggie? You doing well today? Sorry that we haven't been talking too much, Maggie, but I hope you've been doing well yourself, Maggie. You're okay so far? Oh, that's nice to hear. How are you doing, Malice? I see you're playing Zenless Zone Zero right now, so hopefully you're having fun with that. With the game, the Zenless Zone. Are those wings? Yeah, I guess I can say these are wings. Chicken wings. I ain't even playing the game in no moment. I just left it up while I was sleeping. Oh, you were sleeping? Well, hopefully you had fun with your sleeping, man. I hope you enjoyed the sleeping and hope it was a fun experience. Maybe you could spare a wing? Sure, why not? I can definitely spare you my wings, why not? Are you eating chicken? I like eating chicken. I think chicken is delicious. If you always go I was sleeping, like I said, man, I hope you were having fun with your sleeping. I guess tonight we're gonna have to figure out what we wish to do for tonight. So you're eating? I'm drinking water right now. Well, not really water. I'm drinking milk right now is what I'm doing. I'm drinking milk, so if you guys like see me, leaning down, that's because I'm drinking milk. Drinking milk? I like drinking milk. Milk is my thing. Same, say same. Yeah. Well, like I said, we're gonna have to figure out what we wish to do. The only thing I can think of right now is writing. That's about the only thing I can think of about what to do today. For you guys on stream, which is to just just do some writing on stream. But I don't know if that's something you guys want to watch me do. Right, what exactly? Your fiction, yeah. I mean, I guess you haven't heard, Robin, but behind the scenes, I've been writing a fan fiction behind the stream and off stream. I've been writing a fan fiction. I started this fan fiction last week, actually. I started this fan fiction last week, and I've been writing it since on my, off stream and during my downtimes. And yeah, I mean, most of you guys probably know by now. I want 5 seasons, 3 novels, and 2 movies. That ain't gonna happen, Ramen. That is not gonna fucking happen in any lifetime. Trust me, that's not fucking happening in any lifetime. Not in this lifetime, on any other lifetime. If Sarah made it, I'ma love it. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Is that what you guys want? Do you guys want to watch me write then? It's probably gonna be boring, but I don't know. Maybe you guys are interested in watching me write shit? If that's what you want to see me do? If you guys prefer I play a game, I can do it. You're fine with either? Well, I mean, alright, fuck it, I guess we'll write then, fuck it. You have a guts, I'm fine with anything. Fine, alright. I'll start writing then. Nice corrupted halo. Yeah, that shows my bleeding heart. Also, I forgot Dober was here. Shit. I completely forgot Dober was here. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? I completely forgot I put Dober here. Get out of here. I do not need that displaying on in my face right now. I'll put bad nature here with me. I completely forgot I left Dober there on my screen. Shit. In the void she goes. I'll put her maybe somewhere. Maybe I'll put her on the side here. She stands out way too much because there's no Doba figurine. She stands out way too much. I'll just put her behind Bad Nature. There you go. She'll just be behind Bad Nature. She just stands out way too much. This is not the story. This is Malice's story. We'll just ignore this. This is Malice's story. His story is 10 times better than mine, by the way. You guys should go check out his story. Check out Malice's Bad Nature, guys. His story is like 100 million times better than whatever the fuck I'm making right here, so... Support his story, not mine. Okay, okay. Hope I finished 1, 2, 3. I finished 7 chapters. Would I read both yours and Malice's stories? Ask Malice. My story is right here. I already shared it to you, so you can read it. You're gonna have to ask Malice for his story. But yeah, I finished 7 chapters already since last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 chapters, and I'm currently on chapter 6, so... Alright, time to get my writing hands on. Guess I can push this to the side a little bit because you guys can see it for the most part. Alright. Alright. Writing time. My fingies are about to have a little bit of good time typing all of it. I admire dedication to do this. Why? Why do you admire my cringe dedication for this, huh? It's something, alright? Come on, dude. It's cringe. Can you agree on that for me at least? Is it on Discord? I really don't know where to read both. I'll share it to you then. I'll share it to you. I'm gonna show you guys I'm gonna send it to you then on Discord. Why not? I mean, should I? At least it's also do this. It's something new, but it's cringe, right? You can agree on that. It's cringe. What's your Discord, Ramen? Can I get your Discord name? What is your Discord name again, Ramen? So I can send it to you. I don't want to send it to my... I don't want to send it to my Discord, so... Because I don't want everyone to read it, to see it. It's it's the ocean. Let me go find it. Cringe, but it's a shackle. Cringe is but a shackle of freedom, but... You're the ocean guy? Got it. Alright, found you. Alright, sending you the link. And you get free hugs. You get the free hugs. Alright, send you the link. Alright, time to continue my chapter. You guys will probably see my writing skills now, which is not gonna be good. I may be writing, but I never said I had good writing skills, so... Alright, where did I left off at? Oh, fuck me sideways. I'm getting the cringe now. Did I hear free hugs? Can I have some too? Hi there, Hidden Away. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today, Hidden Away. English is not my forte. Like, I'm good at English, but when it comes to writing English, that's a whole ball game that I'm kind of a bit not too good at. Hi there, Flavio. How you doing? I need to turn down this AC. It's freezing my fingers, and I can't write with freezing fingers. At least I have fucking music blasting in my ears, so I can nicely focus a little bit. I want to read this. Will this be on Discord? I don't want to share it to everyone. So if you want to read this, I will send you the link personally on Discord DM. So, what is your Discord username? Hidden Away, so I can send it to you privately on DMs. I don't want to send it on the Discord because I don't want this to spread around too much. I only want to show this to my trusted viewers and friends. So, your writing English better than a lot of native speakers. Just saying, how? You haven't even seen my writing. This is like you did the start of my writing. You haven't seen all of it though. Like I said, I don't want to share this to everybody. I only want to share this to my trusted people and my trusted viewers. So I don't want to give this to everybody. So now on the Discord server. So what is your Discord? What is your Discord username hidden away so I can find you and send it to you? Your English better than my English teacher. Not gonna lie, that's bullshit. Gaming Labs plays. Okay, let me search that. Lab rat. Oh, I found it. No, I sent you a friend request. Oh, whatever. Alright, here's the story, and then you get another free hug as well. In the Discord. There you go. I've seen enough, wow. A lot of people don't even know how to do paragraphs. Well, once you get to reading my story, you'll probably, you guys can probably see it. Trust me, it's better than what I can write. Well, if you guys say so. I'm saying one after I read this, I should have something lying around. Alright, if you say so. God damn it. It's not what I want. This never happens to me when I'm on mobile, but this happens when I'm on fucking PC, which is very fucking annoying. Write with Gemini. Oh yeah, I should totally write with Gemini. Totally. I can totally trust Gemini to not fuck up my whole story. I guess I can put in the dates. Why not? Guess I can put in the dates. Maybe that will make things a bit clearer, I guess. Man. I get these period of writer's block where I just have to figure out what the fuck I have to write to build up to whatever I got planned. So you guys might see me just pause from time to time trying to like think of what to write. The typical writer's block. Oh man. The fact that this is fucking umamusume thing is making me fucking cringe on the inside right now. Especially now with you guys watching me doing this shit, I'm just cringing on the inside a bit more now. Oh god, I'm trying to calm my nerves here. Literally nothing to apologize for yet, except for the fact that I'm cringing on the inside. I am dying on the inside right now. How many? Wait, let me check. How many? 15 pages. That's okay. I don't want to make each chapter way too long, because I kind of have a feeling that some of these chapters are way too fucking long. Because I'm writing so much, and I want to tell so much, but whatever. If you're feeling weird, don't look at the chat then. Even the idea nervous is your enemy. It's all to convey one's thoughts. I'm not nervous because of you guys. I'm just like, how do I say it? I'm just like I know you guys don't mind this, and I know you guys don't mind this, and this whole silly Umamusume fanfic. I know you guys don't mind it, but the 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 negative thoughts in my head is telling me this is stupid. Like I'm like the dark thoughts in my head is telling me this is stupid. Even though I know you guys don't mind it and support me with this. Just the negative in my mind is just saying this is stupid. That's all. I feel doesn't finish stories is normal. I don't want to leave the story unfinished though. I do plan on finishing it, like maybe in like a few months or whatever. I do plan on finishing it one way or another. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I do want to finish it. It's like being watched while playing competitively. Yeah, kinda. Like I know you guys support me and you guys are there for me to cheer me on, but my god, am I cringing on the inside? Hold on. I think I'm just someone's better. Oh my god, I'm getting a bit of, I'm pausing a little bit again. Thinking right now. Hmm. Do I? Hmm. Must stink. Must stink. Hmm. No, that won't work. That's not gonna work. Fuck. Okay, no. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's desert. Wait. Okay, no, the double S is dessert, right? Double S. Okay, dessert is through the double S. Alright. I got a joke, wanna hear it? Sure, why not? What's heavy and blue? My ass. A big but blue concrete slab, ayo. A whale? Oh. I don't get the joke. You wanna try? Oh, I didn't. I gonna make me smile. Well, if you wanna make me smile, you can make another joke if you want, Ramen. Now I gotta think of how my queen would like talk. Fuck, dude. I gotta remember how she talks if I want this to be accurate enough. How am I gonna write her dialogue? Fuck my life. Also, who's still reading my story? I know. Well, I see one of you guys here still reading my story. Who is this? Me? Oh, hey, hidden away. It says my full legal name. Wait, what? It says anonymous. It's anonymous though. It for me. It says anonymous. I don't know who's they're reading. Unfortunately. Wait, it doesn't show. No, it just says anonymous. Anonymous bear, anonymous blob. So I really don't know who's reading. So yeah. I don't think it shows our email address. No, it doesn't show you guys' email address. It just says anonymous and then whatever animal is used. So I see an anonymous hyena and an anonymous blobfish, and I have no clue who's who. I'm the blobfish. Google did me dirty. I don't know if you're the blobfish. I can't tell. It doesn't show your name. Hi there, Spaywin. How you doing? Hello, hello. Is Spaywin. Yeah, he likes being called Spaywin. Since the day he freaking came onto my stream, he's been demanding that I call him Spaywin for some reason. I don't know why, but he demanded that I call him Spaywin since the day he popped up in my stream. So Sweet Tosha is bad, Uma. So you don't like Sweet Tosha? What is this? No. Ah, God damn it, dude. So hard. This is so hard sometimes when you have to write a already predetermined character and make them speak. So hard. Fucking. He's Yada. Yada is what? What the fuck does that mean? Is this fucking AI auto-correcting everything I'm writing right now? I'm noticing my words are just being auto-corrected. What the fuck? Shut up, Gemini. How does this shit work? Does God have any changes that you want to make? How am I supposed to write with Gemini? How does this shit work? How can I trust it? Simply take behind the barn and tell it to look at the flowers. I see. Oh fuck, my camera fell. Hold on. Fucking camera fell. Now I gotta reposition myself. The constant Yada is kinda cute. Uh-oh. Looks like Pavilion is getting into is down to like a new Uma. Looks like Pavilion is down to like a new Uma. Cracking open a cold one. Are you talking about me, Pavilion? I can hear a can opening. No, that's not the sound of can opening. You got it wrong. That's completely different. That's completely different. That's it's what you heard was a electric fly swatter. That's what you heard. Taser. And then a bug bites the dust. Yeah, it's these electric fly swatters you heard, because I have a bunch of flies nearby and I want to fucking kill them, so yeah. Lord fucking help me. How's the writing so far, say? I'm struggling to write McQueen's dialogue. I do not know how she speaks. And I am struggling to figure out how she speaks, dude. I don't know how she speaks. I am struggling with this right now. Because fucking McQueen has such a specific way of speaking, and I cannot figure out how the fuck to write it. There must be surprised about 25 must say, but oh my god, shut up, man. I haven't even watched a single McQueen scene in fucking months, man. I really haven't. I haven't seen a McQueen scene in so long that I have forgotten how the fuck she speaks. Making a cameo? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, Pavilion? Do almost appear a side character in later chapters? Nah. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna add an original umamusume into the story, dude. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I don't know about, I don't know how I feel about adding an original umamusume in the story, dude. I don't know how to feel about it. Have any of you even played a Souls-like? I have. And I suck at Souls-like. I suck at Souls-like, so... Yeah, but... And I seem to win. Yeah, but I hate losing my currency. What does that mean? Usually when you die, you drop some money in the game. You can collect it, but if you die again before you do, they're gone. So basically, it's like Minecraft. If you die, you drop all your items, and if you die again, you basically lose all your items. It's basically like Minecraft, is what you're saying. uh, I mean, that's pretty much why I usually play with keep inventory on. I don't know. I'm just not good at these like games because I'm not good at these Souls-like games. I'm bad at these kind of games and I'm not good at it. You like umamusume Aikawa? No, I don't. But I just suck at Souls-like. I'm bad at it, and since I'm bad at it, I get mad at it. I get angry at the game, and when I get angry at the game, well, I do horribly. So that's why I don't play these type of games. So I spent 3 hours fighting the same boss. It's alright. No, that sucks. I mean, not every game is for everybody, and I understand that, so it's fine. So it's like always hits a point where the juice isn't worth the squeeze for me. Interesting way of saying it. The boss is way beyond your level, but you saw the health bar move. It can bleed, it can die. I don't know, man. I'm just not patient. I'm not a patient person, so usually these boss fights are just not for me. I'm not that patient, and I get impatient. It'll make me lose and die, and I'll get pissed off and yada yada yada. You know, just rage. Oh god, dude, I'm struggling. I gotta push through, man. I gotta push through. I planned for this scene to happen. I planned it in my head. I gotta push through. I can't stop. Can't stop. I gotta keep going. Uh, please don't judge me, guys. I'm actually trying not to read the screen as to not get spoiled. Trust me, this is just a subplot scene. I plan. In the story, I do have some subplots planned, not just the main story. So there's gonna be the main story, and there's gonna be a few subplots that I do plan around the future chapters. This is one of the subplots. So there will be subplots because I don't want the story to just be only one story. I want it to be like subplots and whatnot. Oh fuck! Hi there, Kia. How you doing? Side quest moment, I guess. Basically, I just want subplots in the story because I feel like if it's just one straightforward story, just only focusing on one story throughout the entire, thing, it's gonna be pretty boring, or at least not that interesting. So that's why I'm adding this like subplots here to just spice out the story and pad it out. Just make it interesting. Not instead of just only one story that the reader will follow. It gets kind of boring. And all that. Green Lantern is here, yeah. How are you doing, Kyo? Hope you're doing well. Is Shido... Wait, what? Shido gets isekai? Who? Who are you talking about, Pavilion? Who you talking about, Pavilion? Oh fuck, I tapped that button. I'm spoiling myself for reading this. It's a subplot, Kyo. It's a subplot. You're not really How about subplot with the Yakuza threatens to break doors? No, I'm not gonna include the Yakuza. Why the fuck would I include the Yakuza? So why the heck would I include that? What reason would I have to include Yakuza in umamusume? No. I'm not adding the Yakuza. What the fuck, dude? Interesting idea, but no. Autocomplete's killing me. So what do you mean, who is Shido? Shido is a original character of mine. I know who you're talking about, but Shido is an original character of mine. First thing I thought, who's reading about him and Mayo. Yeah, Shido is my original character. He didn't get isekai though. I don't know what you mean by he get isekai. Like, I don't know what you mean by he got isekai. No, he's an original character of mine that I thought of. You know, Burma's trainer is voiced by Yakuza. No shit. He has such a deep voice. I made a joke about side plot. Oh, no. He's not gonna get isekai. No. You must give yourself hip pats for writing. Nah, don't give me hip pats. I don't deserve any. I really get fucking murdered for trying to write this cringe ass umamusume fanfic. What's one of these? Oh my god, yo. I'm gonna get fucking executed is what I'm is that's what's wrong with it. I'm gonna get executed for it. Well, you haven't? That says something. But that doesn't make me feel any better. Game's going to drone strike server copyright infringement. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna fucking hunt me down and they're gonna send a fucking hitman to me, dude. If they find out about this story, they're gonna send a fucking hitman over me, man. There are worse things to be executed over. A fanfic is not even a top 1000. I don't know, man. Side games takes their property pretty seriously. For all I know, they're gonna get offended and they're gonna send a fucking hitman. It's a fanfic. They won't squat you down. I think they will. I think they fucking will. I honestly think they will. A Nintendo? Fine, if you guys say so. I'm very say so. I thought you said you were busy, kid. What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing? I thought you said you were busy. Yes, I'm busy, but you stream, so I must watch. Well, you're watching me write a subplot, so the issue is I'm struggling to write McQueen's dialogue. I just cannot. I don't know how she speaks. I really fucking McQueen speaks in such a like specific way that I'm struggling to try to capture it. I really don't know how to speak like write her dialogues. It's such a pain right now. Is it really keeping character? Yeah, I'm struggling to write McQueen's dialogue. I really don't know. I really don't know how to write her dialogues. It is a struggle right now. No, I can't write that. Man, what do I write here, dude? I'm completely having a writer's block now. Fuck. Maybe look up some videos on her on YouTube. That's not gonna work. I'm not doing that shit. I am not infecting my feed with umamusume shit. No. I am not infecting my feed with umamusume. That's not happening. Because once I search one umamusume shit, my feed's gonna start fucking flooding with umamusume stuff. That ain't happening. Just one umamusume video and my entire fucking goddamn feed will be covered in it. Why not try to put yourself in her shoe, turning your mic off and speaking it? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that hidden away. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. It works for me. Trust me. No. Look it up on another browser. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Oh my god. What the fuck am I doing with my life? What am I honestly doing with my life? At what fucking point am I use McQueen as a base? What does that mean? What do you mean use McQueen as a base? You can open up the game and see how how it is. Well, I don't have the venue experience. Okay, I'll try that right now then. I'll try that right now, see if I can get some ideas, I guess. I'm gonna do my dailies though, because it's the new day. Might as well do my dailies for a little bit. Might as well do the dailies, because, you know, it's the new day. Might as well, since I'm opening the game. Can't believe you made me do this shit, Kyo. I honestly cannot believe you made me do this shit. I fucking hate you for making me do this, Kyo. I hate you. The new day? Yeah, it's a new day. Yeah, I'm opening up the game right now, so... What even happened? Which I'm struggling to write McQueen's dialogue, so Kyo told me to open the game. And, Kyo told me to open the game and go look at McQueen's dialogue to get some ideas. Because right now, I'm really struggling to write McQueen's dialogue because I just don't know how she speaks. I'm genuinely having a struggle of how she speaks. Which is crazy considering the fact back a year ago I was all about her, man. That's crazy. I'm your main strategist here to say, yeah, fuck you. This is what my fucking life has led me to, bro. Writing a fucking fanfic and struggling in front of you guys. This is what my life has led to. Hehe. Fuck you, Kia. Go to hell. I'm not gonna listen to you, you bitch. Saying like this isn't pick human experience. Shut up. You guys don't make me feel bad about this. Ugh. She speaks normally in the fucking subtitles. Oh, that's what the subtitles. It's like she speaks normally, like a fucking normal fucking person. What the fuck? She just speaks like a normal fucking person. This is not fucking helping me. God damn it. Ugh. She just speaks like she's just talking normally. There's no flair to it, bro. What the fuck? There's no flair to it. There's like nothing. It's just normal dialogues. There's no flair to it. There's no nothing. Yeah, that's okay with it. But in the dialogues I see in the game, she's just speaking normally. There's no Queen's normal for friends with Republicans and Echo friends. God damn it, then. So that means I just have to write a normal dialogue. I don't need to write any, like, flares. I don't need to add any specific, like, word or tone to it. She's elegant, isn't she? Every Majiro is elegant. That's not just her. Every Majiro is elegant. Except for fucking Ryan. Ryan is far from elegant. So basically, I just have to write normal dialogues with a bit of elegance in it. That's basically it. Don't show me the E-numbers. Whatever, dude. So that means I just have to write a normal human dialogue then. There's no need for any flares or stupid royalty words or whatever. Just a normal dialogue. Shit, okay. Then use things to make full sentences rather than showing raw emotion dialogues when the words are conveying feelings but sounds fancy. Okay. That's what ChatGPT says. Maybe we should ask Gemini. Let's ask Gemini. Let's ask Gemini. Let's ask Gemini. Maybe Gemini can give me answers. Let's see what Gemini thinks of. Let's see what Gemini thinks of. Can you... That's what Gemini even know who the fuck Majiro McQueen is, dude? Like, will it actually even know who Majiro McQueen is? Like, dead ass. Will they even know who I'm talking about? Doesn't do it if we can ask chatbot. Fuck you. Dialogue responding. My character. The story. Let's see. Let's see how Gemini does it. I gave Gemini a simple prompt. Let's see. Let's see if this clanker can do it. What? Show more. This is what it came up with. Wow, it's a long one. Holy fuck. Can I stretch it out? No. It's a tiny little thingy. Don't believe me, hell no, Bourbon. Did you start speaking Lightning McQueen? Nah. Mm. Well, obviously, the AI gave McQueen a. She made McQueen speak like royalty. No fucking shit. It gave McQueen like royalty ass sounding dialogues. Who would have thought? I guess I'll pick this one and I'll just edit it. I'll pick this one and edit it then. See. Why don't you Gemini to Lopez? No, fuck. Fuck you, no. No. Fuck you. Last thing, you know what? Fuck you, Kia. I'm doing this shit right now. Because you made me do this shit. I'm opening up umamusume right now. You made me do this. You made me do this. I'm opening up the game. Punishment. You made me do this. This is your fucking punishment, Kyo. I'm doing an E-rank mambo. Fucking punishment. E-rank mambo. As punishment. This is what you get for fucking teasing me. Fucking E-rank mambo. That's what you get. You made me do this. You made me do this. This is what you get. What are you doing with the mambo? Punishment. Drown the mambo. Drown the mambo. Just keep failing, yeah? Just keep failing. Drown the mambo. Drown the mambo. With all his strength? Why not? Drown the mambo. Not the mambo, no. I'm doing it. This is mambo abuse. This is what you get, Kyo. He mambo number 756. This is what you get, Kyo. She's still gonna win though, because she's stupidly cracked. Yeah, not get fat. We should get fat? Nope. Oh, that's just to go to the glue factory, yep. Yeah. You can feel the presence radiating from her, and she's upset. Ah! She lost. Says currently Uma abusing, yeah. Even nice nature wouldn't do this. Well, time to make the Mambo drown again. Time to drown the Mambo. I don't give a shit. Mambo doesn't even. She doesn't even interact with Mambo. Doba doesn't even interact with Mambo, dude. I don't care. I don't care. What are they gonna make me do? Fucking make Doba cry? She doesn't even interact with Mambo. She doesn't even interact with Mambo that much at all. She only interacts with Mambo like a few times, and that's it. I don't think they're even friends. They just know each other. Drown the Mambo. There you go. F Mambo. That's even worse. And I complete all my dailies. Thank you, Kyo, for making me complete my dailies. That was the easiest daily of my life. My going list of eating Mambo shall rise. It's worse than E. My army of eating Mambos will rise. Is this so stupid? Is this so stupid? What is this cemetery? It's a bunch of eating Mambos. What do you what do you think? Spite the Kyo. Yeah, I'm spiting the Kyo. All my Mambos only made their debut, and they never. All my evening Mambos never went past their debut. Ugh. Yeah, you have to see the light, but turned into glue. Yeah. Barely arts and crafts quality. Who's still reading my story? Who the fuck is this? Anonymous hyena. Oh, they're idle. They're not even reading my story. Shit. Someone is still reading my story. I wanna get some dinner. I'm just back. Sorry, it's fine. You didn't mean to camp in there like that? Hey, man, it's fine. If you guys are reading my story, then that means a lot to me. And if you guys actually somehow enjoy the story, then that's even better. Or it's untainted by the horrors. Yep. Well, I mean, now that I know McQueen just kind of speaks normally, with maybe just a tinge of elegance in there, I guess I can just write normally then. Like, fuck it. Like, fuck it. I'll just write her dialogue normally then. The only pure maiden that I have yet to see the dark. Well, time for me to just write her dialogues normally. With maybe some elegance in there then, just fuck it. I just stressed out over her dialogue for no fucking reason when all she did was just speak like a normal fucking person. Like, damn. Damn, dude. Ugh, man. You know, Chochi no one among us how we find speeches or write whatever. I would see McQueen speaking a little chill, dude, and it would be low accurate. I guess I just don't want to, like, even though it's a fuck you, Perleon. Like I said, I just want the story to at least, make sense. I don't want it to even though it's a fan fiction, I don't want the story to veer off away from the actual umamusume stuff and just be, just be nothing like it. I want it to be, still feel like it's in the umamusume stuff. I don't want it to steer off and just be like completely different. Not like Malice's. I don't want to be like Malice's the way it's completely different. Like, it's completely veered off like somewhere else. Like, it's like not much of it is actually my Muslim stuff because there's literally like adult themes in there. So I don't want it to be like Malice's. I want mine to still follow that the one that side games is made with the vibe and all. So probably. I think McQueen would definitely say dead ass and Malice's fanfic. Uma Musume Dark Mode, yep. Grounded in the Umaverse. I guess you can say it that way. Fucking. Like I said, Hidden Away, she just speaks normally. There's no flair, there's no like royalty tone in it. She just speaks normally with some elegance in there. That's it. That's pretty much it. I looked up the in-game story. That's literally just how she speaks. Just normally with some elegance in there. That's it. This subplot is starting off rough, but maybe in the future I'll improve it. This fucking McQueen subplot I plan is started off pretty rough, but maybe in the future I will maybe in the future I'll polish it. Because this is the McQueen plot subplot that I planned to have in my story, but it started off a lot harder than I thought, so it's gonna be a bit rough if you guys are reading up to this chapter. It's probably not gonna be that interesting, but maybe in the future I will try to polish it. In the future, maybe I'll try to polish it if I get better ideas for, yeah, for the time being, I'm just kind of, yeah, just, you know. Actually, sir, have you finished reading my story, by the way? Actually, no. I think we left up at chapter 6, I think. We left up at chapter, it's saved. We left up at chapter, oh shit, how do I get back? So, there you go. I think we left up at chapter 6, I think. Yeah, we left up at chapter 6. Hi there, Argent. How are you doing? I haven't read these 4 chapters yet, but I don't know if you guys want me to read it though. Right now. I sees. Would you guys want me to read Mouse's story? Oh, fuck off, Argent. No. Not now, since you know. I mean, I could read 1 chapter if you guys want. No, shut up! Don't fucking tell Argent. You fucking asshole. You just had to fucking tell Argent. God damn it. Fucking dweeb. Absolute fucking dweeb. Fucking telling Arjun like that. God damn it. Now he's gonna bully me with it. He's gonna fucking expose me with this shit, dude. Arjun's gonna fucking expose me now with this crap. No, not a body in a cemetery. I'm done with my dailies. I'm not going back there. Second, they punish me once a day. Fuck you guys. Fuck you, kid. You're the worst. Fucking embarrassing me, dude. God. I'm looking at Malice's chapter. He writes a lot shorter than mine. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, Malice writes a lot shorter chapters than me. Like, this has like 7 pages of 6 pages, 7 pages, 9 pages, 8 pages. Look at my pages. Look at my fucking pages that I've been writing, dude. Look at the fucking pages I've been writing, dude. Like, 15 pages. 15 pages. 21 pages. 21 pages. Are you fucking kidding me? 14 pages. 11 pages. My god. I write so much, dude. 21 pages in chapter 4. Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking pages to read, too. Oh, fuck, dude. I had no clue this chapter was this long. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should have shortened it. Oh, crap, man. I did not know my chapters were this long to read. Shit. The dedication you have, true. I do have a lot of spaces in my writing. Like, you can see right here, like, there's a lot of spaces in my story. Like, look, spaces everywhere. Spaces, 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 spaces. Do not cliffhanger. I'm not fucking writing a cliffhanger. Shut up. Fucking fine. I'm gonna continue writing. Shut up. I'm continuing writing. God damn. I'm continuing writing. Shut up. Are you writing a novel? I'm writing a fanfic, yeah. Also, hi, Strawberry Slime. How are you doing? What fanfic is that? I don't know. 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 Oh fuck, I don't know. Kia, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to continue writing or do you want me to read Malice's story? Do you want me to read Malice's story? Which one do you want, Kyo? You want me to keep writing or read Malice's story? Say a con 4K, fuck you. Fuck all of you, honestly. What writing? I don't remember. Fine, fine. We'll fucking read. We'll read one chapter of Malice's story. See, Malice, you're getting the attention now. You're getting the attention now. You're getting the attention of me reading a story, Malice. Are you happy? Happy, happy? I already said unhinged Malice story. I'm back and I have a carrot. Well, we're reading Malice's story right now. What's going on? I just returned back, guys. We're reading a story. We're reading a story right now, Malice. Are you happy? So silent reading? Okay, I'll read loudly then. I don't have water on me, so fuck my life. Alright, loud reading, cause you want me to, you guys want to hear my fucking voice when I read. So, yeah. Okay. I'm not reading this cause I don't have a pipe, I don't have an energetic voice. I'm sorry. Hey. Good old morning. Ah, I screamed. I don't have the energy for this shit, man. My voice is just not my voice is just not energetic enough, okay? Fuck off. Yeesh. Go find someone else to read high energy dialogues, man. I just can't do it. If I have to be honest, Chapter 9 is the biggest filler episode to ever be a filler episode. Okay. What the hell? I said in confusion. What's up, nature? It's a Tuesday, my girl, Sunday said. The more I looked around, the more I realized that I just woke up. I can't really get myself into the right mindset, but even then, I feel like absolute shit. Got myself up, get myself ready with my routine, and got me to go to my class. Marvelous Sunday is very active this time. She's on character, I guess. Come on, we can get ourselves late, nature, Sunday said, and she burst out the doors and ran away. It's not even a few minutes before the time. We have 30 minutes. It's not that bad. Well, whatever, I should go, since Sunday's off to her way. I walked down to the entrance/exit of the dormitory, wanted to be stopped by Fuji and Biwa. Biwa is also there, who I assume is also stopped by Kisaki. And there's Nature. Biwa, can you tell Nature about what I said? Please and thank you. Also, good morning, Nature. Good morning, Fuji. I replied and got out of the dormitory alongside Biwa. I looked at Biwa and asked about what Fuji said. What was she talking about? I asked. We have to go to the auditorium because Rudolph has a speech going on, Biwa responded. I see. She has a speech going on. Well, there's something, alright. Biwa and I aren't that close, so we didn't talk much about it a lot. She met with Brian, and now I'm alone again. It's not much. I can always just be on my own thoughts. Now, what should I think about? Oh, yeah. There was heavy breathing, bathroom noises, and the sound of someone who you wouldn't expect to cry about. My night has shifted to this moment forward. Going into a happy hour about a game where you have a chance of losing with Russian roulette, to experiencing a fight in the bathroom while I just wanted to fucking piss. I felt myself then, still hitting down on the toilet seat, looking down at Vodka, still crying. Sunday as in Marvelous Sunday, yeah? Marvelous Sunday is in the story. What the fuck? Vodka mutters. What the fuck is her problem? Vodka keeps on muttering. I was speechless if anything, just shocked and scared. I looked at her and just sympathized with her dealing with this. She was just chilling in my room without anyone else. No dialogue, no one, and then we got heated to the point she started to try and fight. Came here because I didn't want her to lie that I started all this. I wanted this to end. Vodka explaining what happened overall. Her breathing's heavy, she seems more tired than a lot. I finally decided to speak with her. Where did I go and are you okay? I asked. I'm fine. A few punches ain't going to kill me. I don't know what Dairo is, unfortunately, Vodka said. Weird, I commented. Yeah, it's weird. Things feel off. Something is wrong in a way. Dairo is gone, Vodka got ambushed in said room. Sat down on the floor being on the same level as Vodka. I patted her back and calmed her down. She still has tears in her eyes, silently crying that she just escaped. Hey, I'm here, I said to her. I comfort Vodka as she continues to weep. She eventually and slowly stops crying. Vodka clears her tears away and stands up. It's best we talk about this in my room, Vodka said and offered me a hand to make me stand up. I held her hand and I got up. I cleaned myself for a bit and opened the stall door. I got out and she followed behind me. I looked at the bathroom doorway to be greeted by Helios and widened eyes. There was no sound, only the bathroom light made noise. Helios confused, looking at us with both her fingers pointing at us. Looking at me, to Vodka, to me, to Vodka. She then wide-eyed eyes, put hands on her head in shock. Are you two fucking? And then the flashback ends. Crying in the bathroom, huh? I don't know what you mean by that, Kyo. My gosh, that was a frustrating moment to explain without the King Halo stuff. Well, I am here, sitting down just waiting for Rudolph to make her announcement of things. Not sure what to do with anything. A normal person would look at Twitter, PuckerTube, Umagram, Umatalk. I will do that, since I am an NPC after all. Just another side character in someone's life, if anything. And Uma sat down right next to me. It was Nakayama Festa. On my left side was Tsuyoshi. I don't really have anything to say about these two, but then again, they have something in them that gives them character. Either way, I feel bored, so I started the questioning. I asked Tusulu about this, since Tusulu is close to Rudolph personally. Hey Tusulu, any idea what Rudolph is going to speak about? I asked. I honestly don't know. Something tells me it's going to be something new for this academy, Tusulu said. I nodded in response, and I looked at the stage to see Rudolph. Just about time, that way I understand what she brought all of us for. Rudolph with a microphone in the middle of the stage, she clears her throat and simply looks around, and then she began to speak. My fellow schoolmates, friends, and the many trainers around this academy, I'm glad to see all of you people here and to see all of you guys stand. I know you guys have done so much over the years, and I'm very proud of all of you guys. Everyone in this academy has done so much. I've seen a lot of things, done a lot of things, and acted on many things. The eclipse first, the rest nowhere. The truth of all is that all of you are at the eclipse. I care for all of you guys, and I have done so much for all of you. It's unfortunate for me that time has passed, and I've grown up to the point that you guys are not my eclipse. To get my point straight, I am resigning as student council president. The entire auditorium, including me, loudly gasped. Someone stood up in shock, while others were still sitting down, shocked at what Rudolph just said. Tsutsuru Maru, right next to me, started coughing uncontrollably to the point where she was lying down on the ground and she was dying from tuberculosis. Luckily, right next to her, Majiro Bright immediately went down to help her on the ground. In the distance, Tokateo loudly reacted after most of everybody gasped. Trio? I think Teo said, and I quote, "What the fuck?" A slight increase of other people have gasped in reaction to Teo's reaction. Someone screamed Teo, which I hate her fucking name, dude. Ridiculous. Which I assume is a trainer. Everybody calm down, calm down. Every reaction is valid to have, but I want to say that I need everyone to calm down and let me finish my speech. Rudolph loudly asked for everyone's silence. Thus everyone else have quiet down in order for Rudolph. Thank you. Now, despite that I have resigned my position, it's good to know that things will be in new order as voting for a new student council president goes for the one who is part of the student council. These will come in the next few days, and I would also love to thank all of you guys for being not just the good and hardworking students you guys have become, but I also want to thank you for being one big, messy, but lovely family. I wish you all one special week and have a nice nature day. With Vince's speech, everyone applauded, some crying, some amazed. Some stood to congratulate her, and some saluted her order. I may feel a lot of things, but one of them is my love to Rudolph and how much I appreciate her service for all of us. Thanks, Rudolph, ya bitch, for everything you have given to us. Like you said, eclipse first, and the rest nowhere. A few minutes later, clock ticks, time has passed. Things are going to change for the better or for the worse. You never really know when things decide to be different until it happens. Right now, however, I have one thing I expected. And one thing that was unexpected. The unexpected was, of course, Rudolph resigning from presidency of the student council. The one I expect for the day is Mambo's race, or at least I have heard. I don't really keep track of when the race happens, so when I was told in a bit that the day is Mambo's race, it all makes complete sense now. At least there's no more Rudolph ruining our runs yet. What have I missed? I just joined. You didn't miss anything. It's just me reading a fanfic my friend made. She was locking in at the very last day of what she has. It made sense after all, knowing how a day before a race goes for most Umas, including me, is quite stressful. I'm just sitting down in the club room, doing nothing other than looking at my phone. Trainer is with Mambo, and they're in the arena as of the moment. I and the rest of Team Canopus will attend there. I also invited Valka and Daiwa to join me with this upcoming race of Mambo for obvious reasons. Sounds of packing up a lunchbox, singing as per usual. Ikuna wasn't here, because she would get Twin Turbo on a wheelchair on their way to the arena. Her and Turbo are going to go there early to make things more easier, I think. Ikuna did plan things out ahead for Turbo to watch the race, so it made sense. From what I can tell, everyone from this team is going to watch Mambo race, except for Royce due to time constraints. I'm sure, however, Royce will watch this race without us knowing, either after the race or during. Then the club room door was open. It was only Vodka. Where's Daiwa? I asked. Earth looks at Vodka and quickly returns to packing up lunch. She can't come, unfortunately. Trina forced her to join this G2 race or something. It'll happen tomorrow, so no need to worry about me not joining today, Vodka said. I was relieved that she can join. Kinda somewhat bummed that Daiwa couldn't join, but there is next time, I should say. Ciao, Vodka. Are you perhaps joining us? Earth said. Yeah, why? Vodka asked. Well, it's a good thing I made extra. So much of carrots ham, Earth said. Both of us are kinda confused at what Earth said, but we go with it. All three of us quickly ran to the bullet train station since the train races in Kyoto, and we are in Tokyo. It took us a bit of running to meet up with the other two, that being Ikuno and Turbo. Took us a while to get there, and set some running music while at it. Eventually we arrived at where Ikuno and Turbo were, and about the time since the train was about to leave. Tin Turbo in the wheelchairs commented on our arrival. We're too good that it's so long. It doesn't matter. Let's just get ourselves into this train, Turbo said. We, Vodka and Earth, heavily breathing into us getting here. Despite all that, all five of us entered the bullet train. Everyone is separated, however. Turbo sits with Ikuno since she is handicapped. I sit with Vodka somewhere in the middle, where both Turbo and Ikuno are somewhere in the floor right behind us. And Earth sits 2 seats ahead, right in front of us, alone with a random passenger. The bullet train starts to move, and it moves at light speed like the eclipse. After a while, it starts to rain. I was in the window seat looking at the rain drop down to the train and see it flow sideways as opposed to downwards. Really shows how fast this train is, despite it feeling like any other train that is fast enough to move. That doesn't look good for Mambo, unless of that doesn't look good for Mambo, unless of Mambo, I said. I looked at Vodka. Vodka has fallen asleep, which I can understand for most of it. Since she is sleeping, it really makes me happy how she's able to get rest, especially with what happened last night. If she sleeps, then I might as well get some rest with it. After all, it's been almost 24 hours since the slap of the flask has happened. But holy shit, now there is definitely a reason to sleep considering the amount of bullshit I've gone through in the last 24 hours. Close my eyes and see the album cover of one of Kanye West's albums. Great! Nature, lock the door for me, will you? Vodka asked. I locked the door and it's just me and her in her dorm room. There's a lot to unpack, I should say. Having to deal with this mess is already one thing, but the other thing is how much of a burden going to Taitaka Healers thinking we had intercourse like fuck no. We did eventually make things very serious by me having to push Healers to the wall, be all serious like. I can't tell if I said, if you don't shut the fuck up or take this fucking seriously, will ya? It's been the two. Healers then took it seriously and yada yada. Of course, we didn't mention the fight part. But I didn't mention the Vodka crying part. Vodka lies down in her bed, her hands and her face just stressed out about everything. Stand there looking sympathetic about her, knowing she has taken off guard because of this. I crossed my arms and I leaned at the corner of the wall of Daiwa's bedside. Well, I just wanted to say that I'm so, but then I was cut off. I did this, Vodka said. I was about to say sorry to her. No, you didn't, and I was cut off again. No, I fucking did this. No, I fucking did this. Vodka stood up and looked at me in the eyes with tears flowing down her face all the way to her chin where it dropped to the ground. Oka show of this year. I was this close to getting first place, but that fucking Taiki show just had to edge it out to win that win. I was furious, mad even. It wasn't helping that I was just being a sore loser because of that fucking race. I did so much to improve up to that point that I got mad. Haley, who was third place, went to me and said congratulations, but I was mad. She wasn't mad. She was just shocked about it and tried to calm me down until I said, Vodka explains everything as soon as she was sobbing to it all. I said, what? I raised my head to look at her more properly, and look at her with a questioned face. I told her to fuck off and fuck God damn, why did I laugh at that? Why am I laughing at that? Why am I laughing at that? God damn, God damn it. Why am I laughing at that? What the fuck? Why am I laughing at that? What the fuck? God damn it, what the fuck? Of everything in the story, that shit got me? A fucking fuck your mom joke? Are you serious? Everything in this fucking story and that shit gets me? Really? What did you say? I don't know. Why did that get me? There was so many other bullshit in the story and that got me? Why? Oh man. Why did that get me? What the fuck? Oh man. I think it's because I played through King Halo story. I think it's because I played through King Halo story and, and I know how she is with her mom. That's why I laugh so hard at it. Because I know King Halo's story and I've seen how she is with her mom. I think that's why. Why did that get me so much? What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. My god. This proved to me that I am unhinged. I didn't even laugh at the other jokes, dude. There was so many other jokes in the story, but I didn't even laugh at it. But the fuck your mom joke got me? Oh man. That just shows you. That just shows you guys that I'm unhinged in my mind, dude. This just proves to you guys that I am unhinged. All these normal, casual, silly jokes I didn't laugh at, but joke with the one joke about fucking your mom that made me laugh. My god. Uh, it's the hardest I ever heard you laugh. I know. I don't know why. My humor is fucked, dude. I laugh at the most darkest and I laugh at the most darkest shit, man. All this 6-7 joke and all these memes don't even make me laugh, but the darkest jokes make me laugh, bro. What the fuck? Oh boy. Oh man. I don't know, man. It's just so stupid that I laugh at dark jokes, but I don't laugh at any other jokes. God damn. Valka said and continued to sob uncontrollably. She even pressed her head on my shoulder, even cried louder than before. I pat her head on the back to comfort, of course. Anyway, poor King Halo. I don't know, man, because I'm not that big on King Halo. I think it's kind of funny. I honestly think it's kind of funny to be telling King Halo to go fuck her mom. uh, it just sounds so fitting. So King Halo to go fuck her mom. I don't know why. It sounds so fitting. Receiving that information was honestly confusing, considering how King Halo would take offense with that. But it doesn't explain why she got a grudge with Vodka in the first place. It still doesn't make sense why she would be mad at someone who looks down on her a lot. There was times where Halo was just venting to a group about the rumors about her mom and shit, and I know that because I was one of the 7-8 Umas with her at the time. Being that mad to the point you insulted someone's mom will make someone pissed, unless the person whose mom got insulted is an actual pain in the ass with them. I stood there somewhat confused and I let her cry more, until I decided to ask again. Didn't Halo have a problem with her mom? I asked. Vodka backed away from me more calm now, but still filled with tears. She looked at the ground while holding her right shoulder. That I don't know much of, Vodka said. I guess we'll never know, I said. As soon as I said that, the door knocked. There was someone outside Vodka's dorm room. Both of us looked back and Vodka quickly went to the bathroom to hide. Please answer the door, nature, Vodka said before closing the bathroom door. I looked at her and then looked at the door, not knowing if it was Halo or Daiwa or anyone else. All I need to do is prepare for whoever that person is. I locked and gently opened the door. Vodka nature? It was thankfully just Scarlet, Daiwa. I opened the door for Daiwa, and as I entered, I hadn't signaled to go in. Daiwa got in, and I immediately locked the door again. The bathroom door slowly opens, and then it fully opens, which hit me unexpectedly. Vodka rushed to hug Daiwa as hard as possible, resting her head to her upper chest area, and then, oh my god, the boobs? And sobbing hard about how hard about it. Sobbing hard about it like a missing kid I found on the way home. I'm not saying that. Vodka just cries out to Daiwa, "Hey, Vodka, I'm here," like Daiwa said. Daiwa hugs Vodka back as well as pat her head to comfort her. Meanwhile, I'm on the ground after getting my head bumped by the door, slowly standing up and closing the bathroom door. Daiwa looks at me in confusion. What the hell happened? Daiwa said while hugging Vodka. There's a lot to explain, Daiwa. A lot to explain. That's that flashback. Look how loudly he yawns and stretches her arms, accidentally hitting me and waking me up. Oh, sorry, Vodka responded to hitting me. I'm fine, Vodka, don't worry. Vodka and I didn't calm down and simply relaxed to being in this bullet train. Vodka looked at me and simply said, "What time is it?" "It's about 11 a.m. It's actually 24 hours since Halo slapped you with a flask," I added. 24 hours since that? Vodka loudly said, and said sorry to everyone on board. Yes, one long day, I suppose. Vodka nodded in response, and I looked into the window to see if it's still raining. Well, I should get back to resting. I'm gonna need energy for the whole day, don't I? Vodka said. Yeah, suit yourself, I said while looking out the window. And nature, thanks for being here. It's bringing me with you. So she said. I looked at her and she was looking at me with a smile, and I smiled back to her. You're welcome, Vodka. We shared a moment of your typical friendship moments as we come to get into school. It's just natural for that. I looked back to the window as she was returning to resting. My day has been alright so far, at least. The only thing I need to look forward to is the future and how it will shape up in Trace and Academy history. But the next president of the student council be as good as Rudolph's prime? Will Mambo and I, or should I say Madikana Tannhauser, finally get us that glow we ever so wanted? Can Halo and Vodka finally saw the differences? Who knows? Tune in to the next episode of My Life as an Umamusume who was very average, or something, I don't know. I don't feel like thinking about everything that's happened since it just felt like a burden to even think about them. I might as well go to Umaflix or watch Oshidere or something to follow out the next hour. And then like do the extras, I guess. I forgot what it's called. I open the door to my dorm. Hey nature, welcome back. Hey Sunday, I wanna go to sleep. Good night. Good night. So hard at the moment that isn't supposed to be a joke. Like I said, man, I laugh at dark jokes. I laugh at the most fucked up shit, man. Fucking forgive me. My humor is broken, okay? I laughed at the most darkest shit, man. Why else do you think people don't like hanging out with me? Gosh, how are you very proactive this time, but not in the morning? I was distracted because my hand cafe gave me so much caffeine to the point all my energy felt so strained the moment I lost all of it. Okay, the lights close. Good night, Nietzsche. What about Uma Moist? What? Uma Moist? You sound like SpongeBob? Oh, isn't it marvelous? I guess. Now shut up, I really need sleep. Hmm. It's fun having dark humor, it's just that I didn't expect you to laugh that hard. I don't know, man. I think it's just a combination of... I think it's just like this. I think it's just a combination of two things. It's a combination of Uma Musume, which I've grown used to I've grown used to Uma Musume being all family friendly, everyone's supportive, no dark humor, no fucked up jokes, you know. So I've kind of grown used and accustomed to just Uma Musume is just like censorship and family friendly stuff. And then the second of all is, you know, I know King Halo's story. I know how she is with her mom. So I know King Halo's story. So I think these two combinations just combined with this dark joke just made me laugh a lot. I think that's just the reason why I laughed so hard. It's because I wasn't expecting it. And then I guess in my mind, I was just imagining in my mind just Vodka just straight up telling King Halo to go fuck her mom. It's just I just imagining in my mind just Vodka just straight up telling King Halo to go fuck her mom, and it just sounds and looks so funny in my in my mind. It just looks so funny in my mind. Just imagine Vodka telling King Halo to go fuck her mom. Uh, I think that's why I laugh so hard at it. It's just I'm just so brainwashed by the family friendliness of Uma Musume and just the stupidity of this joke. It's just stupid. Uh okay. Well, that's chapter 7. Amazing. We have 3 chapters to go to now, so oh well. Would you guys want me to continue reading it? What's the choice here? Would you guys like me to read chapter 8? I don't mind. It's not that late yet, so sure. What about you guys? 2 chapter stream, alright. Alright, chapter 8. Thoughts on the 7th? I don't know, man. I think my laughing it's I think me laughing is the response you need from chapter 7. I think me laughing should be the feedback of chapter 7. I think that's good enough for you, right? Alright. Chapter 8, Nosebleeds. Chapter 8, Nosebleeds. The Kikuka Shore, one of the most looked for races in October. Why am I facing sideways? Come on. One of the races in the well-known Triple Crown. The final cherry on top for people who want to win that Triple Crown to cement their history in the Ura. Everyone who goes to watch this race are looking forward to seeing the next in line for the Triple Crown, or see the dream broken as another winner has pulled an upset. One of the hardest races in umamusume history, the amount of stress and tense feeling is all around, and of course there is rain to make it worse. So the 10 out of 10? Why not? The train has arrived at the destination, and we grouped up in the moment we exit the train. Well, this is going to be one wet race, I said. Pretty much. It could hinder Tannhauser's performance going into this, Ikuna said. Don't worry, man. Machitano has water resistance for her to win this shit, Turbo Ali said in support of Mambo. I have to agree. She has worked so hard, she can hit the Stele? How do you pronounce this? Stele? You have agreed with Turbo in support for Mambo. Ikuna looks conflicted with this. Vodka looks at the vein while she listens to us. I just simply listen, and everyone else seems to be energized to see the win we all want to have toward Team Canopus. Didn't Deep Impact win both the Satsuki Show and the Japanese Derby? Vodka said and looked at us group. Yes, Deep Impact won both races, which is why I have my doubts with Tannhauser's upset win for all of us here, Ikuna replied, showing that he has her doubts on Mambo's chances of winning. Well, I think she's getting second place on that. It's hard to overtake someone reaching for the Triple Crown, and you know who Deep Impact is, right? Vodka answered her feelings about this, citing on Mambo losing the first place spot. Come on, guys, at least have some hope with Machitan. What about you, Nature? Turbo asked. I look at them feeling conflicted. On one hand, Mambo has done so much to get herself in this moment, and on the other hand, her competition is not easy, and the weather doesn't make things better. I don't know, I replied. Well, that makes us equal. 2-0 winning and 2-0 with doubts over winning. One that is unsure, Kino said. It's best we get ourselves a taxi to go there now. We can't waste time, Kino said. Everyone agreed on her part, considering the fact that the heavy rain is going to make a nuisance for us going forward. Will make going there a hassle. All of us went to the taxi here, in which we had to be separated into two taxis, with Turbo and Ikuna being in their own taxi and the rest of us being in another taxi. Ikuna pays for our destination and we're off first. Leo sits in front while both me and Valka sit in the back. Valka stays quiet, others on her earphones, and I just simply close my eyes, returning into my mindset, just simply being me and my thoughts. Time is slow when you just simply look at whatever is going on your phone, which is why I ain't doing that yet. I already watch all my flicks and that passes the time somewhat well, but I'd rather reflect on things, and trust me, there are a lot of things to reflect on. I wonder if she is with Halo's plans. Holy shit, that will comment on my explanation of what happened while she was gone. Yeah, there's a lot to unravel, I know. There was one long explanation of what happened and everything that has happened in the past hour. Farka excused herself to take a shower, something that will calm her down. I have my feeling she wants a shower to be alone for the moment, instead of being vulnerable in the eyes of two of us. Varka sits down on the bed while I sit on Varka's bed. If anything, I'm tired of everything. I was supposed to get my happy ending this day with a win, but I have to deal with this fucking shit. I just want to sleep, man. I yawn and look at the bathroom door waiting for it to come out. Well, I should tell you what happened to me. It's getting late and I know you need to go back to your room. That was said, which surprised me. Okay. I looked at her with hands folded to each other, leaning down to her. Well, someone knocked on the door and was Kawakami Princess. She asked me if she had seen Vodka at Halo. I, of course, told her no, but then she wants me to join her. I followed her and we got outside the dormitory to try and find them both. Princess said there was a word that they got into a fight somewhere outside, and they settled their beef. Eventually, Princess got a call from Seeking a Pearl, in which she was with Halo in the same room asking where Princess is. Princess rushed back to the dormitory while I followed behind at a slow pace. I then thought of the fact that since we didn't encounter any of them returning back to the dorm, it could mean that Vodka is in the dormitory. I first went to the lounge and asked if Vodka was there earlier, and then it was said that not long ago that Vodka went out and followed by you. I decided to go to my dorm room, but only to see only Sunday. With no luck, I had just returned here, only to realize you two are here in the first place. That will explain about her alibi. There's a lot to go to, but I think I can understand the gist of everything that just happened. So we get to connect the entire story. Princess called you to join her in finding Halo and Vodka. Vodka returned to her dorm to be greeted by Halo, in which a heated exchange got into a fight. Vodka ran to the bathroom I was in and escaped here entering the stall I was in. Once Halo left, she asked Pearl for Princess to return back, making you as well go back. You were in the lounge while me and Vodka went here. After a while, you decided to check on my room with no luck. You returned back here and gave us the current situation right now. I explained everything with the more important details that needed to be said. Exactly. I should also mention that I have a feeling that Princess is also with Halo's plan, considering how close they are. Then I commented on Princess' role of what happened in that hour where Halo went against Vodka. Yeah, it's a possibility that she's a part of it. That is something, alright. I answered to her. After answering, I yawned and I generally just feel very tired. I just feel like crap because this day just drained me so much to the point I have lost all energy to even continue this conversation. Stood up and stretched my back. I think I should go to sleep. I don't want to contain sleep deprivation. Say goodbye to Vodka for me. After saying that, I went to the door about to exit, and the bathroom door opens and out comes Vodka, but she immediately hugged me. Gross. Thanks for being here, Vodka said. You're welcome? Vodka is in a bathtub while hugging me. That looks at us in confusion. You can hear us in the bathroom, Taiwa said. I just happened to be finished when I heard nature sing our goodbyes, Vodka said while still hugging me. Oh yeah, Vodka backed up and looked at me with some happiness in her eyes. Huh? Let's join you for the Kigura show for Tannhauser. Besides, it's at least for me to be far off Halo and all that shit. Vodka proposed to join me, in which I learned about the date while playing Liar's Dick in the lounge. Liar's Dick, yeah, why not? Including me? Vodka asked. Well, of course, dumbass. I ain't leaving you alone in this place, Vodka replied. Well, that's nice to hear from you two dumbasses. I think I'll think about it tomorrow. I might have things to do, Taiwa said. What do you say, nature? Vodka looked at me with enthusiasm. I was spaced out to the point I couldn't even focus very well, which I just simply said, okay. And then she told me in the DMs about the Wildo speech, which refreshed my memory about it. It's something, alright, especially the fact that I just flopped in bed after I left being exhausted to the moon. Hey, Vodka tapped my shoulder. I looked at her and tilted my head. Do you happen to know where my flask is? I am positive it got confiscated, but just to know more. Vodka asked. Yeah, pick it up. Let me take a look, I replied. Checked my bag, but I didn't see a flask. I must have left it somewhere in my room or my locker in the club room. I did say I would give it back to her, but a lot of things happened. I simply forgot about it. Yeah, I don't think I have it here with me right now. It's fine, I guess. At least you have it. Well, after that interaction, it seems we have arrived at our location, the Kyoto racecourse. It was still raining. It doesn't seem we have enough luck on our sides with this rain. It makes things worse that we only have one umbrella with us. Do you guys need help? Our taxi driver asked. Greatly. Is it fine if you guide her? I said, referring to Earth. Oh, you're a kind gentleman to help us, Mr. Bitch. How about that? I'll call her Mr. Bitch. I wheeled up my umbrella as Mr. Bitch went out to guide Earth to the race course. I opened up the door and I stood alongside Vodka. Both of us rushed ourselves to the building to be followed up by Mr. Bitch and Earth. Us three thanked and bowed to Mr. Bitch for his help. It wasn't long that we would see Turbo and Ikuno again, but not in the way we expected to see. Ikuno was going fast when the wheelchair Turbo was on, and Turbo loudly screaming in fear while holding an umbrella to keep themselves not wet. They arrived in our general area, and he's a jockey with sounds like Earth car. Oh, whatever, man, I don't give a shit. They arrived in our general area, and both of them started breathing hard. Both me and Vodka laughed about this, while Earth just sort of looked into this with a laugh. Ciao, Earth said. It was a good plan, I say, Ikuno said while breathing heavily. Both of you guys are training for the Wheelchair Racing Association, don't ya? I jokingly said. Everyone laughed about it. It was my nature to make these nice jokes. Either way, we have continued our way inside and eventually into the race course itself. There's a lot of people waiting here for the race, including the two commentators in the distance, Mr. Arasaka and Mr. Hosea. Did I just say Hosea? Whatever. The rain was a lot to take in, so all of us decided to go to the URA exclusive indoor seats. We met up with other UMAs in support of their own friends and club members. Ikuno Toba stays near the entranceway since Toba doesn't want to deal with having to get out of her wheelchair. Earth sits somewhere in the front and pulls out a pair of fancy binoculars. I follow Vodka to interact with these two UMAs. Well, it's my old friend and my homie from the same group, Teo Guiras, alongside Satano Diamond and Majira McQueen. It's safe to assume they're here for Killa-san Black. Sup, guys? Where's the rest of Team Speaker? Vodka asked. They didn't join, sadly, McQueen said. Say, this race is going to be one interesting one, I say. Two teams clash with one representative in that one race course. In that race course, Teo said. Hey, don't forget my own gang. Coming from the very first row, Agnes Digital loudly gets our attention. She's a Air Messiah and a relative of Air Shakur. Oh, hey, Digitan, I said, waving at her. I really just have to leave this shit. I really just have to leave the shit I want to sign for you behind, huh? Digitan said, which I looked at confused. While I was looking at Digitan, someone called my name. Nature, it's been a while since I've seen you, man. Look behind. Only to be greeted from a hug from Hot's Cry. What a shitty name. Hot, who is one of the few Umas I was able to defeat Deep Impact in Arena Keenan, defeating her and breaking a winning streak. Hot was a lively Uma to be with, a real sunflower to be in fact. Her trainer decided it's best for her to go race in America, and there she was for a while now. Comes as a surprise to me and everyone else in this podium for her to suddenly return back to Japan. Hot? Pulled away to get a good look at the returning Hot's Cry. Holy shit, my girl's hot. My girl hot. Fuck, man. This stupid name. What the fuck is this fucking name? Tail greeted Hot with Hot giving Tail a big hug. Everyone else decided to greet Hot, but for Digital and Messiah, however, it went in a different pathways for events with both of them. Winning Variation's mom, by the way? I see. The Digital, are you alright? Messiah wibbly said. I looked at what's going on, and Digital is rock hard on the floor like a statue from the shock of witnessing the return of Hot's cry. Everyone seems to have their moment of Hot in the moment, except for Earth, in which she loudly said something that caught my attention. Mamma mia, it's our star of the show, with binoculars loudly said. I went to her and took her binoculars. Well, it's my turn to greet the returning Hot's cry herself. I'm not saying that. Earth says she went up to talk to her. I looked into binoculars and saw her, Matikane Tannhauser. Not so far from her is Gears-san Black, Aisha Core, and surprisingly Shower. The rain makes things hard to see them, but from what I can tell, they seem to be very focused while the rain drops. Eventually, there was one last Uma that got out, Deep Impact. Her stoic face, stone-cold demeanor, shining brunette hair, golden black fit with that cape, and that eyes filled with determination. Is that who I think it is? Hot Lolly sat right next to me and looked at the binoculars. I dropped down butt first to the ground in shock. Right next to Hot is Vodka and Tail looking at the race course, most likely looking at the racers. That is it. That is my girl, alright. Hot heartily commented on seeing Impact walking her way to the starting line. Stood back up and sit down in the seat. Earth sits right next to me and Vodka also does it to my right. Hot sits down right next to Vodka and he turns the binoculars back to Earth. And Tail sits down right next to Hot, thus filling out. I fucking hate the stupid name though. Hot, my god. What is his name? This is about to stop from what we can tell, and we wait, and eventually it starts. And we're off, get some black on first, White Shower close in second, and Matikane Tannhauser in third. Tannhauser's in third, she's taking on pace chasing for this one. This will work well for her. She just has to be aware of the late surges and enclosures that are within this race. Get some black while fast with her having a lot of guts to win this, but she can eventually be overdone if Tannhauser plays her cards right. Lastly, for someone who didn't expect to see in this race, White Shower is doing well keeping herself close to Kida-san Black. But I bet she can be overthrown eventually at the end. Tannhauser needs to focus around her surroundings and be aware to push through with the willpower she can have to go push into winning this. Eventually we make it to the halfway point on our way to the finish line and the air feels intense. The rain feels like it's getting harder and harder as the race goes on. Tension is high about this. It suddenly hits a new high. Both of them are not gonna win this, Hot Coley said. Those words gave me goosebumps. I looked at her, as well as Taya and Vodka looking shocked. It was laser focused at Tannhauser with her binoculars. Us two looked at her somewhat surprised, knowing how this is a change of a character for her. It's the truth. I'm not biased. I'm simply speaking what's basically factual, Hot said. You see, we stayed here for a solid 6 whole years until we graduated. This is currently her 3rd year, meaning she has a lot of experience. The moment I beat her last... Wait, hold on. You see, we stay here for a solid 6 whole years until we graduate. This is currently her 3rd year, meaning she has a lot of experience. The moment I beat her last, I'm in Kanan. Deep Impact is pushing in. Caught erupted in shock, I got my moment of glory, and then she started looking at me. She walked to me, giving me a hug, now that we were friends. I learned what makes her special. Deep Impact has passed Matikane Tannhauser. Did she take steroids? Vodka asked. Wow. No. But it's complicated to explain how she runs and keeps a winning streak up her back. She has someone that runs with her. Deep Impact has passed a light shower. Someone you can't even see with your own eyes. What, a fucking ghost? Deep Impact is on the lead. Someone with her a long time who continues to chase her to the finish line. Hot's Cry ends her words, suddenly focuses on the race. Us two also return to looking at the race. I fucking hate Hot's Cry name though, it's so stupid. Ishako's coming up behind Deep Impact. Matikane Tannhauser goes on the lead. Shower behind Tannhauser and Ishikura as well behind Tannhauser. Because I'm Black also joins behind Tannhauser. My hint, she's related to Cafe. Cool. Tannhauser's gonna win. Tannhauser's gonna win. And Deep Impact, the Impact. Deep Impact has done it. Deep Impact has done it. She wins the Kikuga show with one last burst of speed, has nearly won the Kikuga show. The crowd erupts, they stand, they scream, the entire shebang. Deep Impact has made history, but next moment made a part in the legendary Triple Crown. What's my fucking name? I was gonna ask what's my name and then I saw this. I don't know why I didn't ask what's my fucking name. John FNAF. Skibidi Viz. Ted. The screen shows the order of the placements. Tannhauser got second. Holy shit. Fucker combined everyone inside the URA exclusive indoor seats have just seen some of the most intense moments we have seen in the race. Everyone is on their feet in shock at what kind of race occurred that gives you 5 competitors so close to each other, to the point you don't know who will be in each place other than the one in the lead, which was taken away from Tannhauser. Except for Turbo, since, you know. The rain and the clouds faded away and the sun shines down the arena. Deep Impact looks at the sunlight and raises one arm to the crowd and they get louder in praise. So Pitakalu is Better Call Saul. Oh, I didn't even fucking guess that. Ishiko is currently kicking the ground, gets up like his own knees crying loudly. Raisha is just shockingly not very upset, but instead clapping and smiling like Deep Impact's victory. Tannhauser on the other end looks at the sun just like Deep Impact, but instead of relief she has tears in her eyes and blood on her nose. After everything she has done, how can one who has done so much try and beat this wait. How can one who has done so much to try and beat this race feel when you only gained the title of second place? Alright, there you go. Took me a while to read that word. It's a happy and historical day for some, but for us Team Canopus, just another attempt to be written in. And for everyone here whose support of their friends and family has given all the support and has accepted the winner of the race, not being for the one who they cheered for. Hart looks at me and said words, describing what Deep Impact did. I guess I can say she bit down and it had a tough fate. She looked up at the aftermath of the race, and she knows more. That Deep Impact has in fact made a deep impact on the Ura. Alright, that's that. Ba -ba -ba. Well, we got 2 more chapters left. I could push 2, reading the last 2 chapters if you guys want. If that's something you guys would want me to do, to push to the last 2 chapters. Well, what do you guys think? Should I push to the last 2 chapters or just stop here and read it next time? What do you guys think? I'm up for it, but ain't it like half 1 a.m. there? Yeah, it's half 1 a. It's no, it's 12:30 midnight right now for me. 12:30 midnight, so it's not that late, just a little bit late, I guess I can say. What about you, Malice and Kyo? Should I read the last 2 chapters or save it for next time? Tests, sure. Alright, let's do it. Let's push to the last 2 chapters. For Malice, let's do this. Let's read Malice's amazing fanfic, bro. We must read the last 2 chapters for Malice Cake, my best friend. Delicious. What? I cannot say Spanish. Those are the sounds of Earth as she eats. The rest of us team Canopus decided to eat at a nearby restaurant called Hinba. It's actually pretty good. Great even. Thank the gods they have this kind of iced tea here. Some of my favorites, Vodka loudly commented. Indeed, we are all going to have 4 rounds of this tables. For this table, Umas and gentlemen, Turbo loudly praised the food. But guys, I think it's best we keep ourselves proper and respect. Trainer got cut off by Turbo. We need more of this, Turbo loudly screamed. Everyone on our table raised and cheered for them, except for Mambo. Mambo is on the other side of the table that we're in, looking down with a lack of joy on her face. Right next to me is Vodka and Ikuno on my right. From the looks of things, everyone has still food left to eat. Mom was the exception, so she already finished her food. She didn't order much or ask for much. It must have stayed very hard when you almost won, but just the last second gives you deep impact. Something tells me that this day has genuinely made me feel more at ease, at the point where it makes me joke about things in my head again, but this shouldn't really be joked about. Hey guys, I'll go get fresh air. Mamba excused herself and stood up to go outside. Everyone else continued to enjoy, except for me, Ikuno and Trainer, but he was not enjoying it from the beginning anyways. Ikuno looked at me and I looked at her. I think you should check up on Tannhauser. Nature, Ikuno said. I looked down and on the table, even though this is supposed to be a happy hour for ourselves to enjoy the moment after what kind of attempt Mamba has done. It doesn't make things best that even the one who we're congratulating is not enjoying the moment as it's happening. This day has been something, if anything, having to do with Rudo's retirement, the heavy rain, Earth's cry return to Japan, and Mambo. Hi there, Avery, how you doing? Even though I want to continue the fun for myself, there is someone I need to tend to in this moment. I sighed, stood up and walked outside to see Mambo just standing near the entrance door. She's looking at her phone, specifically X or Twitter for people who prefer the old and the new. From what I'm seeing, Mambo is looking at the amount of praise Deep Impact is getting on social media, seeing how Deep Impact has made history for being one of the newest Triple Crowns in UA history. Hey, Mambo, I greeted. Mambo continues to look at her phone, scrolling down and simply looking at the internet's reaction of Impact's win. Hi, Mambo greeted back without looking at me. I stood closer and I looked at the sun that is about to set down, knowing how this is one of the things Mambo has seen right after the race happened. It says a lot on how that sun's shining down to some sort of conclusion. I looked down on the phone again, only to see Mambo looking at a specific comment. All of the umamusume in this race can't reach where Deep Impact is. You simply can't be here in a race for her to take the Triple Crown. Tannhauser can't win this, Kida-san can't win this, Raisho can't win this, and Ishoko can't win this. You would think if she was not there, I would have won? Mambo suddenly asked while looking at this specific comment. I looked at her, but she didn't look back. Yeah, you would have won this, I replied. They respect her so much, they praise her so much. Ain't a winning streak enough for all these stands to continue praising her? Mambo asked. However, she didn't question, but she started off venting about this. I was about to say something, but she cut me off. She already has a legendary name for herself with that streak. She only lost once and wins the rest of her races. That's already enough for your legacy as a star, Mambo said. Well, you gained second place. Mambo then cut me off and looked at me angrily. This was my moment, Nature. I've done so much to get myself to that position. Trained my ass off for this. Mambo slowly approached me while I slowly backed off. I tried so hard to get this victory, just to get defeated. I could have made history for this group. I could have made history for myself. All that is gone. Being a part of that Triple Crown isn't more special than the moment their team finally gets that #1 of their own group and made history for you all. Then Mambo was caught up by someone behind. I'm not spilling this word, bro. I'm at the gun at Tannhauser. Someone calls Tannhauser. Mama looks behind her. I look behind to see umamusume. She has brown hair with a height almost as close to Tannhauser. Her hair is almost similar to Tannhauser herself. It's safe to say she's also a student, not Tracing though. Tannhauser quickly calmed down and looked to whoever this Uma is. Yes, Mambo said as she looked at her. The Uma immediately hugged Mambo, catching Mambo in shock. Mambo did accept the hug instead of pushing her away. It really is you. It really is. The Mama in excitement screams her words in meaning Mambo. Mambo pats her back, accepting this fan of hers reaction. Yeah, it is me, Mambo said. The Elmo pulled back and looked at her with a big smile, shaking in shock and excitement. I love your efforts in the Kirika, sure. You did so amazing for someone who didn't win. I knew that Beck was going to win, but it doesn't stop me from watching you live. You almost made me pass out. Mamba widens her eyes and looks at her like she realized something. You may have lost, but I really enjoyed and admire your performance. Your determination to win and the amount of effort you do to win makes me so happy, and you inspire me to keep pushing. Blah blah blah. Happy-go-lucky bullshit. The Uma yapped a lot of things. Sorry, I said a lot, and you're most likely, bruh. Mamba cut her off with a hug. It's not a hug, it's honestly more of an embrace, as Mamba really liked that, if anything. What's your name, kiddo? Mamba asked him. Pulled back with her arms on her shoulders. Gold, Miyabi Gold. That's a nice name, Miyabi. Do you know her? Mamba points at me. Nature? Miyabi said in shock. Hello. The rest of Team Canopus is inside. You can eat with them, just remember I sent you there, Mamba said to Miyabi. Really? Yeah, I'll join you in a bit. I just need to talk to Nice Nature personally, yeah? Okay, Miyabi goes inside the restaurant with a lot of excitement. Just the two of us again. Mamo looked at me, and with the feeling of around here is awkward. She was mad at me, and we turned back to normal. Now it's just us here. Out of nowhere, though, Mambo hugged me from the side. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nature. Mambo apologizes to him. Why does this feel like... Why does this shit feel like me and Malice? This shit feels like me and Malice in a nutshell, right? This shit feels like me and Malice in a nutshell. I was shocked about it, but I quickly accepted her back. It's fine, it's fine. We all crash out once in our lives, I said. Pat her head, and she cries a bit on my shoulders. That kid got to you, huh? I asked. Mama pulled away and looked at me, wiping her tears away and nodded to me. It's been a long few days, even weeks, Nature. I just felt so disappointed in that way. But then again, I should have been used to this loss, considering our status as, you know. Mambo cleared things up and explained our crash out. It's fine, Mambo, it's fine. Besides, all of us get to be enraged every once in a while. It's part of our blood to fail and stand back up to win, I said. Mambo chuckles as she looks at the sun. Chuckle back to her and also looked at the sun alongside her. Say, why call me Mambo again? Mambo asked me. It's a fairly simple-ish since it's one funny story. Remember that video trainer recorded you and posted on the internet? I said, what video? Do you have to make me tell you everything again? I guess it's talking about the meme. Yeah, it's talking about the meme. Shit. Do I really have to read this out loud? Damn it. Whoa, hey Machitan, you're famous. They both screamed at the other side of the room. What? Are we all famous for just racing the Twinkle series? Machitan said. I was kinda confused at what Turbo was talking about, so I went to her to look at her phone, alongside Royce, Earth, Ikino, and even Trainer. Machitan was just left in the couch, just confused. Oh, it's the video I recorded at the time, Trainer said. What video? Machitan said. Mambo, I said. What? Trainer? Machitan stood up in a flustered face, clearly embarrassed at what Trainer posted on the internet. Everyone laughed at Machitan, including me. To be fair, it is a cute video of her. It makes sense people around will be very interested in this video of hers. Well, I guess we have ourselves the brightest star in this club, Mambo-chan. Teased her, smirking at her. Nature, Machitan called my name, still flustered, then proceeded to laugh, in which started all of us to laugh. I should call her Mambo from now on, the teaser. Oh, man, you kept annoying me to the point it's now part of my daily life because of you. Because of you calling me that almost every day, Mambo always said. Placed my hands in the back of my head. Saving Sky style simply taken in the moment. Well, at least it was nice to give you another nickname. Tannhauser is a hard name to say to you, you know. Well, I was born with it. Give me a break. It's not as easy like my mom's, which is Northern Taste, aka North, Mambo said. Well, Machitan isn't as bad. Just far from the original form of Tannhauser, I said. Guess so. We went into a moment of silence, letting our surroundings just fill the sound we have been making. I like this, mainly considering how Mambo has dropped the weight she has been carrying. A time of peace, right after some needed venting and sudden realization that losing is fine. If it wasn't for Miyabi Gold, I think things would have been resolved in a sadish way. We should go back inside. Can't let that girl waiting considering the fact she's my biggest fan in the moment. Mambo said. Sure, let's go. We entered back, and I feel like I have resolved things. Things feel more happy in the moment, especially with this fan being very happy like Digiton. Everyone being loud as ever, even Mambo is loud, not to mention Vodka also gives so much life to this group shit like she's part of the club. It's the simple things I enjoy, and this is one of them. We may have lost the battle, but that doesn't stop us from feasting into some good fun. Celebrate your placement that isn't before first, and enjoy like family. It's life at its fullest. 1 hour later. Well, it's time to return back to Trayson, me and Vodka that is. The rest of Canopus are eager to stay to watch the after-race performance. As to why, because Vodka has things to do. And she needed me apparently. Of course, we said goodbyes to them and we went off as we just arrived to the train stations for the bullet train. We have a few minutes while waiting for the train, specifically about 32 minutes. Vodka is on the phone while I looked around, only to see three familiar faces. Queen, Theo, and Hot's Cry. I tapped Vodka, in which she looked at me, to which I pointed three of them. I walked to them, and Vodka followed behind. Hey guys, returning to Trayson, are we? Nature, Earth greeted me back with a hug. And Vodka, come here, you. Hot drags Vodka in, hugging both of us at the same time. Well, someone's happy to see these guys for one last time, most likely, Theo commented. I realized something about this. And while still hugging Hot back, I asked her something. You're returning to Trayson? I asked Hot. And when she put back, and Lolly's probably said, oh yeah, I'm returning for the night. Then I hang a bit in the day and then my Rosinski's house, then I am off my flight back to the USA, Hot said. Well, that's awesome. How are the bikers there, Hot? Vodka asked. Both Hot and Vodka started talking at speed I can't even elaborate on what words they were saying. Us, McQueen, and Taylor looking at them in shock state. But it didn't last since McQueen asked both of us something. Do you guys want something? I'll buy myself something from the vending machine, McQueen said. Carrot juice. Water, I said, and I also want water, Hot said. That apple soda, and Vodka said in response to McQueen. Ugh, McQueen went to the vending machine and started to buy our things while Hot and Vodka continued to yap with each other. Well, Nature, I guess it's time to get this moment of you and me and McQueen here, considering how much chaos Trayson has within our academy grounds. Just simple things like, we are simple human beings, Theo said. But we're Umas? Exactly, Theo said. What? Either way, McQueen gave Hot vodka and the drinks and came to both of us to give us our drinks of choice. Thanks, McQueen, Theo said. No problem. What are you guys talking about? McQueen said. I honestly have no idea. Well, let's start a conversation then. What's going on with Team Speaker and all? Everyone seems to be very busy, apparently, I asked. Taylor looked at McQueen for an answer. Thankfully for her, McQueen seems to have an answer for this. Well, aside from getting some black in her race today, Goldship is doing her side quest somewhere in Colombia, I think. Daiwa has a race in next month, like literally in the first week of November. Theo has a race in which I think you two are in the same race, I remember. Queen looked at both me and Theo for confirmation. It's a tenor show. Yeah, me and Nature are in the race, Theo responded. Yeah, Theo has that. Special weekend, Son and Suzuka have to go to Europe for an international race in France. It explains why both of them are paired yesterday, McQueen said. Oh, I guess I wasn't paying a bunch of attention to Mr. Shido, I guess. Both chuckled at me, not realizing both of them are going somewhere. And there is me, which I don't have things to do at the moment, other than the fact I have to deal with Gochi whenever she returns back here. For Vodka, well, you'll learn from her later, the Queen said, which caught my interest. What do you mean? Both my Queen and Tail are looking at me with a weird, smug face like there is something secretive that Vodka is going to do. I'm somewhat scared, but it's Vodka, what else can be terrible about it? Well, speaking of which, how's your progress with the tennis show? I looked at her shamelessly. I haven't really put that much work into this race. Besides, I ain't winning anyways. Hey, come on, Nature, you can do more than that. I know, but I choose not to. It's worth noting that there is more competitors in this race, and they're pretty good if you ask me. I'm just another name, okay? Still, I don't want you to look like a fool in that race. Everyone's presence and attention matter, and if you waste your time for cheering for you, I don't think you should be named Nice Nature. Well, people will call me Bad Nature then. Jokes aside, I'll try my best at best, Teo. You can count me in reaching there. I was sure though. You sure? They gave me a pinky promise, which I promised her by pinky dapping her. Does that actually even have a name, or is it just a pinky promise? Well, it's just 5 minutes left. Where the heck did McQueen go? Teo said. Both of us look around, but she isn't here anymore. Maybe the bathroom. Besides, it's just us talking to each other after what McQueen said. Both of us looked at Hot and Vodka, in which they're still talking, and they're bigger than Oguri after 5 stacks of cafeteria food. Yeah, we best leave them both on their own for now. I sat down in the seat and Taylor sat me down. Hey man, how about vodka and stuff? I should say I cherish your loyalty to him. Or should I say this newfound friendship, Taylor said, which caught my interest. Before going here, Team Speaker had a meeting in which after that Vodka just opened up to everyone in the room about what's going on. She didn't specifically say a fight happened, and I know that it was a fight because Vodka told me about it. She likes the company and that there's something alright, Tara said. The train has arrived, and I looked at Tara still since I was processing things. McQueen was back, hot Vodka looking at the train arriving. Well, it's time to go back, guys. Also, where did you go? Asked McQueen. I went to the bathroom, okay? I got inside the train and I sat down next to Vodka again. This time Vodka is in the window seat instead of me being in the seat. Queen and Taylor sits down somewhere around 2 rows in front of us. I don't know where Harlan specifically sat down, but we'll find her again arriving back at Tokyo. As time passes, the train starts moving again, and it goes. It's basically night now. People around us are either sleeping or doing something else. I prepared myself to take another nap on the train, but then Vodka shakes me in my shoulder. Hey Nature, Vodka quickly woke me up, which I reacted to it. Ah, what? I questioned her. I have something to say, man. Don't overreact about this, Vodka said. I was intrigued to her, raising one eyebrow to her. We should do our pair project while on the train, Vodka proposes, and I am somewhat confused about something. Okay, but what do you think I will react to this? I asked. Well, you know how I wanted to slack off and cram this thing yesterday? I just want to do things fast, considering how fast of a good friend you are, Vodka explained. I am somewhat surprised about her wanting to do this normally. I just remember that this is Vodka we're talking about. This is something interesting for her, but also greatly appreciated to have. I chuckled to her. Well, why not, man? Our phones can work these out, right? It's a simple presentation to do, I said. Now that is cool of you, Nature, Vodka said. We pulled our phones and started to do our thing, but we didn't start and got distracted for a bit. What are we supposed to do again? Vodka asked. Make a presentation and do research? Man, I don't want to do this yet. How's your day, man? Been good, all things considered of what the hell happened yesterday. Yeah, especially with the fact that there are so many things that are up for discussion, including me. Surprising for the fact that there weren't a lot of gossip about it at school. Well, I should mention that there was gossips about like hours after the fight and it died down. I don't know how, but I think people were just busy. Yeah, we should return to what we were actually supposed to do. Well, that's surprising coming from you, I said. Ah, shut up, man. We got ourselves to do our pair activity. This has been interesting, I should say. Rudolph retires and Mambo loses. Hart has returned, and I'm currently doing this with Vodka, which I greatly appreciate. At least there's not a lot of stress and whatever batshit crazy things happening is going on yesterday to make my head drain. Also, there isn't a moment where I did some training. I might be a lazy bum, but I think I'll be fine. As long as I get myself to not be an embarrassment. The thing is though, with what Ikuno told me yesterday, and Tear wants me to succeed and do more. Should I really do more? Should I push myself to the point I finally win for myself? And never in my group? I think time will tell for me to find my answer on that. I've always done so much, yet I never succeed at it. Maybe this time I could reach and touch the sky. Who knows, I have a presentation to focus on and there's like 2 to 3 hours in here, so we should do this before we arrive in Tokyo. It's earlier for the better, and it's a rare moment to have this with Vodka. Thank God nothing overly terrible happened today, other than a few bumps. I'm gonna hope that stays that way. And then the extra. It's nice to see you again, Hart. Oh, you did so well. Kida-san records. Huh? Wait, what? Kida-san records both hard and deep, in which Hart is hugging and swimming deep impact from side to side, from which with Impact having no emotion from this. There's some Agnes Taki on a Manhattan Cafe type friendship here, Shakur said. Or should you say the original Agnes and Cafe type friendship, I said. Now I want to listen to some of the senior members about these two, Kida-san said. The top 5 look at the winner getting flinged side to side by Hart. You two should kiss. Shoko dies from laughing. The rest of them cover their mouths. Hart stops moving Impact side to side. Impact looks at Digitan dead in the eye. Yep, this is going to my gram, who must eat some black. Don't do what? Don't do that, you motherfucker. I think that's what it says. I think. Oh well. Alright, last chapter. Blood and violence. My type of shit. I love seeing blood and violence. Alright, chapter 10. There will be blood. Well, what do you want me to do? Accept her apology after being such an asshole to me and my mom? show my respect to her in the very beginning when this happened. It's my turn for her to show what kind of behavior she has been doing to me. Thoughts on Ninth? It's definitely a bit of a filler episode, I would say. So you weren't wrong, it's definitely a bit of a filler episode, but it's fine. It definitely fits the whole Uma stuff with the whole like losing, but then being happy and all, so it's fine. Definitely more of an Uma episode rather than the thingy. It definitely feels more like an Uma episode rather than like a side games umamusume episode rather than a U episode that you would make. Isn't this enough? Verbal argument is overall much better than escalating things into physical fights, and I don't want you two to get hurt at all. Well, it's my choice to attack her, and that's been sealed. It can always result in violence, Halo. I'm just scared of you. Scared that something will happen to you, okay? What if she has a knife to bring in case you attack her again or something? She's a dumbass. Surely she won't resort that kind of violence. Not to mention she's also a coward. Running away from me isn't going to help. So, no weapons? Yes, just a simple fist fight with my victory in the end. That way she will know who the hell she is dealing with. I'm not making King Halo laugh, I'm sorry. I'm with it, but I did mention right one you can read in, please. It's not Uma's story. You can send it to me and I'll try to read it next time then, because it is getting late for me, so I can't really read anymore. Sorry, hidden away, but you can send it to me on Discord and I'll read it. I'll read it for tomorrow's stream, because I am planning on streaming tomorrow. There won't be any blood, okay? Just bruises. Yes, there won't be blood. Actually, one more question. When are you going to do this then? The moment she lays a single step in Academy grounds, Princess. The moment her foot lands in Tokyo. Chasing the Academy, outside the Academy, her house, the storm, the subway, the bathroom, the train station. You get the gist, right? Right. No, just send it to me in my DMs, hidden away. Don't send it to the Discord server, send it to my DMs. Well, I'm gonna go to the lounge now. Think of being loyal to me, Princess. Yeah, I know. One step into the ground here, and now we're back in Tokyo. I stretched my back and felt energized, considering how fun doing that pair activity is with vodka. It makes it more special, considering how we are now close friends, despite our friendship starting just yesterday. Heart falls behind us. We seemingly still have a lot of energy to push through. Lastly, Taylor and McQueen looked equally tired together, which might imply that they both slept on the ride back to Tokyo. Chiyoda City, Tokyo. I'm back, baby. Aunt Lily embraced being back in Tokyo. It is somewhat helps that few have taken notice of Haunt and went to her like they are the biggest fan of theirs. Us four just looked at her getting on the attention of her hero's welcome. Depends if you hate Deep Impact's 9 overall. I'm not saying that shit. I bet you drink a lot of caffeine before arriving in Kyoto, Theo said in a tired tone. Most likely she drank when she arrived in Kyoto. Queen said also in a tired tone. I guess this is the American influence aura she contained, Mocha said. Normally this time. Gee, you sound like Takyon, but less insane, I commented. Was that supposed to be a compliment? A compliment and an insult. Oh, fuck you, dude. What city? Chiyoda City. We waited for a bit with Hart to finish her business with the fans. It took a while, but she eventually finished with them. Well, shall we go? Hart said, in which we ran off going to the bus station that stops around in the Treason Academy area. It was something I experienced a lot being a part of the Twinkle series, having to travel from race location to race location as part of us students of Treason. The bus may not be a Treason-funded bus, but it works out, I guess. We arrived in the bus stop at time. Since there is a bus there the moment we laid eyes on it, all of us run as fast as we can, which we were able to enter the bus. I sat down in an empty seat right next to Hart. Queen sits behind me and Taylor in front where I was sitting. As for Vodka, well, that's a problem we just realized. Where's Vodka? McQueen asked. Us four looked around and realized she wasn't with us. Things happened so fast that I didn't even know Vodka was left behind. I'm going to text her about it, I said, and I pulled out my phone. Vodka texted me back thankfully, which she said she's going to use a taxi to go there. She also added that she didn't make it because of her phone falling down, which means she has to go get it back, and after realizing it fell down. She's taking a taxi, Vodka. Vodka will be fine, I said. Well, I am Vodka-less again. My newfound buddy from another mother is not here to be here. It shouldn't really matter since I know she's capable of being herself. It's just that things can get so reflective when you're alone. Well, I am right next to Hart, which is she immediately started up a conversation with us to talk. So, Nature, I heard that you have a race in a few days. Do you think you can do well on it? Hart asked. I looked at her, snapping out of my mindset, just reflecting. I cleared my throat and simply answered. The highest I can get is a third place. Besides, this race is going to be stacked anyways, I said. Well, you should at least continue to push through, you know. can always just slack off expecting to have a good enough placement. Yeah, but what would you expect from someone like me though? There are many other better Umas out there that can achieve their spotlight. And being honest about not seeing much about me winning this next race of mine. Well, why are you racing in the first place? Hod asked me straightforwardly. I went quiet, took my time to answer. I don't really know what answer I can give to her. I don't know. History, I guess? Answer was just a guess. If you're here in the Twinkle series to make history, then you're not making history by just being like this. Simply simply being in a race with a star umamusume isn't going to give you a legacy. Imagine the fact that your grandchildren want to know about you as an umamusume, only to give them the answer of, I didn't do much to win. That would be an embarrassment, so you better push yourself to win one officially. Heart, funnily enough, touched my heart on that statement. I understand that she wants me to drive myself on the road to the top. I may be an Uma that is not qualified to win this, but I might have a chance to considering how the day and yesterday shaped and formed my mindset over time. I must keep saying I have the potential to do it. I might as well try my best for the next race. It took me a little bit of silence to answer that, but I did eventually respond back to Hart. Wow, I appreciate it. Hart looked at me still serious. Well, now you know. Not everyone can be in the top and some never even reach that juicy first place in their lifetime. Remember nature, YOLO. Hart ended off lighthearted, but I was confused. YOLO? You only live once. Is that the old generation's LMAO or PMO, you know? Hart answered, in which I looked at someone unamused at it. Well, I didn't know you were I didn't know you were Marozinski old, dear Hart. Guess you can say I am old-fashioned, madam. We both laughed it off at the end and minded our own business after. Life is strange, and that there is a lot of things that make me feel weird. That feeling where you didn't even know what it even is. Yesterday and today just feels way more eventful than most days I've gone through in my life. I bet there's stranger things that are going on, but other than that, I just feel weird. Well, that was 4 cheesy references to the titles of media. I might be feeling quirky in a moment. I don't really know why. I don't know really. The amount of potential I have in the vodka stuff is just mixing up like an apple combined with an apple. Sounds good, but it's a weird combination. It's like that. But it's a bad apple and a good carrot. Mix them together and then you have something very mixed in terms of quality. I have learned that, yes, indeed, I have the potential to win a race. The vodka stuff is still bad, considering how scary and problematic it is. Besides, things will be fine eventually, in a few weeks or so. I hope they clear things out and sell the beef to end this thing. Things have gone too far with the both of them, to the point it has gotten the attention of the student council. Either they get it done peacefully, or ruin their very own future ahead of them. The bus stopped at a location near Trayson, and all 4 of us got out and we walked our way to the gates of the academy. This is getting me excited, Hart said as we walked away there. I bet everyone will freak out about your arrival, Theo said. Hart was clearly excited to return back and see everyone again. From what I could tell, Theo and McQueen are fairly tired from the day. As for me, I still feel like I have some energy to hang out in the lounge. We arrived in the gates and eventually in the premises of Trayson Academy, the dead of night being lit up with one full moon in the sky. The area feels calm and silent, yet I know there is enjoyment going on inside the dorms. We arrived at dorm Vito. Upon entering inside, we are greeted with Fuji. Ah, nature, Theo McQueen, and pauses as she looks at Hart. Hart opens up her arms and greets Kiseki. Sup, milady? Sup? What? Sup, milady? Hart goes forward and hugs Kiseki. Kiseki didn't hug back in shock, but she eventually returned the favor. I didn't expect to see you again anytime soon, Kiseki whispered. Hart stops hugging and walked inside, and we follow. Oh, this is just a temporary visit. Take this moment for granted, Hart said. Taylor McQueen said their goodbyes to both me and Hart as they go to their dorm rooms. Kiseki still frozen and staring at Hart in shock. Meanwhile, the both of us walked our way to the lounge. Hart opens both doors to the lounge and opens her arms to everyone. What's up, my umas? Everyone went loud. All of them immediately rushed to Hart. I simply walked my way to the bar while everyone else is focused on her. I sat down and simply raised my hand to order. One of vodka as usual, please. As Machan slides me the drink. I drink and I simply take in the sounds of the lounge. Heart's cry, I'm about to cry. Did you see Deep Impact winning? Man, it's nice having her here again, simply giving everyone a lot of enjoyment and smiles. Such a positive and open Uma. Boring. It's safe to say that she is the star of the show. Meanwhile, I sit here relaxing with this usual drink of a friend. I look to the left where no one sits right next to me. And as for That's why outside there's Rudolph, looking down with a drink in her hand. I was confused considering how Rudolph resides in the dorm room Miho. Aston Machan looks at me, seemingly knowing what I was thinking about. The lounge in Miho is fairly quiet, and she doesn't like the vibes there, Machan said, and continued to clean up a bunch of glasses. I looked to Rudolph and asked her if things are fine with her. You okay? She didn't respond back to me. Silence hits on both of us, while the noise of everyone gushing the hot continues. Wanna talk about it? Ask again. No reply. I don't wanna see Rudolph in this state of mind, just depressed. I ask her again, this time with a question. Is it because you're resigning? Is it because Hot has all eyes on her? Is it Rudolph then cut me off speaking in a monotone voice? That already got my attention a few hours ago. It's for her to have the attention. Besides, me signing is something simple. I got old to the point that I didn't really care anymore. I care for this position in my life, but I felt like things are missing in my life. I don't feel happy anymore, okay? I take a lot of things seriously, but now I don't take myself and everyone else seriously. There, I said it. I'm out of my prime, nature. Eclipse first and I am nowhere. It's my time to go retire somewhere. Either that, or I find another passion in life that can make me feel alive again. Well, that's something. Like a lot of things. Before I could even ask, Machan immediately asked Rudolph a question. So you are in a midlife crisis? Machan asked, which Rudolph looked at Machan dead in the eyes and tired away. What? I have no one to talk to other than myself and you, Machan said. What? Oh, great, that's Machan. Nature is there, as well as seeing Sky napping over there, without pointing out the others who are in the bar. I wasn't talking about you, Machan said, which confused us both. What? I said, in which she responded with nothing. Mood. Mood. You know what? Never mind. Yes, it's a midlife crisis, Rudolph said. Rudolph looks tired in ways that's depressive, tired of everything that has happened and tired of her life going forward. Now makes sense why she doesn't care much of what's going on inside of the office. She lost care about all of it. In almost 6 minutes to Rudolph, in which both me and Rudolph didn't really care much until she ordered a drink, and dare I say, it's more so drinks than just one drink. 500 rocket for you, she asked. March and Lala reacted to her. Both me and Rudolph took focus on her. It was a goody cap. Oh, okay. Machan sighed and started to make 500 rocket fuels, which is a hot shot drink that contains carrots. Oh, hey Rudolph. Oguri greeted Rudolph. Hey Oguri. Rudolph greeted back. Rudolph continues to look at a drink without talking much, just down in the press holding a drink with both hands. Seemingly lost in the thought and most likely lost in the moment where she is and wants to be. Oguri looked at Rudolph. Curious about her, and which she asked me about Rudolph. Is there something okay with her? Naguri asked. So I loved it? What do you mean? Loved what? Oh, well, she's kinda lost in life after resigning her position in the student council, I said, which Oguri looked at me and Rudolph confused. Resigned? Oguri looked like she just heard this information for the first time. Yes, resigned. In which Oguri looked at Rudolph in a straightforward way. So you resigned to take a break? Well, not real. Rudolph cut me off again by pointing a finger to my mouth and slowly pulling a finger away from me. The story you were telling? Oh, shit. I completely forgot. I was focused on reading this. No, you already in chapter 4? You love it? Well, what do you love about it, man? What exactly do you love about it? Okay. Kinda. I resigned knowing how I ain't the same Rudolph as before. I just don't feel happy in life, Rudolph said, in which Oguri took Rudolph's chin to make a look. Oh, come on, dude. Then be a comedian. You like jokes, don't you? Oguri said in a serious tone while keeping a charm in her. Rudolph widened her eyes while looking at Oguri, seeming surprised by her action. Yes, I do like jokes. Then be a comedian. You're still young enough to not retire. All of that money to make a millionaire just to end up like a bum? You shouldn't be like this, Rudolph, Oguri said. I can't tell, I just like it as all. Well, at least be able to give me an answer. I want feedback. I want feedback on my story. Kyo said he loves it. It's a simple reason. What is it? Kyo said he loves it, but he just says he loves it because it's peak. I have a best friend who says he's enjoying the story and is looking forward to seeing how it goes. That's it. I don't know other people's feedback. Oh, Dwardish said it was pretty good and gave me some useful feedback, so that's about it. So I do want feedback. I really want to know how you guys feel and get feedback on what could be improved and all. Well, isn't it former student president Rudolph and Oguri? Hawk came to our area in between them, greeting both Rudolph and Oguri. I can't put it into words. Well, whatever, man. It's fine. You can take your time, Ramen, to come up with a reason that you like my story. You don't have to give me the answer now. Aguri still been shake the hand of Heart, but Widow looks at Heart, seemingly shocked about what Aguri said to her. Too soon? Too much? I'm sorry. Heart quickly cleared things up, assuming Widow was shocked. About her comment in the form on the former president part. Widow stood up and fixed her facial expression somewhat back to normal expression of hers, shaking Heart's hand as well as greeting her back. It's good. I'm up to chapter 4 too. One word, character development. Really? You think the character development is good? Really? Really? You really think really? You really think the character development is good? Really? It's still early in the story, and you saying the character development is good. Really? I'm still in the early stages of my career. I'm fuck career. Fuck. I said like I said I was in the story. Fuck. I meant story. I'm still early in the early stages of my story. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It's still early in the story. I don't know if the character development is even good or not. Also, I need a drink. I need a drink. I've been reading too much, dude. I need a drink. Give me a bit. Nah. What did I come back to? My only complaint is typos. Yeah, like I said, I'm bad at writing. I'm very good at writing typos. So you're looking for to be a writer? No, dear God, no. I'm bad at writing. Yeah, even this early, it's hella good. I read a novel made by Seo. Nothing beats personal growth, especially for the sake of others. I'm hooked. What the fuck? The only thing that messes with me is the typos that appear time to time. What the fuck, man? Doesn't bother me as much, but it is sometimes jarring to have to do a double take. But that doesn't detract from the story. What the fuck? Really? You guys like it? I'm still early in the stages of the story. You guys like the character growth? Really? Really? Oh man, what the fuck did I make? Oh my god. Alright. Back to the story. Alright, back to the story. I should probably be quiet down a little bit because I don't want to be too loud. I don't want to be too loud, so. Welcome back, Kai. Widow gives a firm smile. Told ya, shut up. I don't know, it's so weird. Hearing people say they like my stuff. All three men started to talk to each other while standing up. I looked at them for a smile, knowing a Guri resolved Wido's problem most likely, and hot being hot. If it was just a start, then brother, you should never stop cooking. Well, I still have plenty of choppers to go to, so you guys can look forward to that. Someone else sat down next to me on my left, also looking at the three of them conversing. Man, it's crazy to see Hot back again, especially right next to Rudolph. Yeah, I agree. I looked to my right, and as I replied to her back, I only realized it was King Halo. Halo looked at me with a normal smile. I looked at her with a frozen expression about it. Is there something wrong, nature? Halo asked me. I quickly fixed myself and responded back to her. Yes, everything is fine. Halo looked at me a bit worried or alarmed about something. Is it because of yesterday? Listen, I want to apologize to her, okay? After more consideration about my future and how things are going to be between us both, it's just... I feel like it really needs to stop, you know? Halo said. Oh, I should really go to bed. Alright, good night then, Ramen. Thanks for reading my story, man. Appreciate the compliments to my story, yeah, and even though I'm still taken aback by it. I listened to her, knowing that she does look sorry about the situation. I do have to remember that she doesn't know that I know about the bathroom attack, so something tells me that she's keeping that a secret, which makes her not trusted in the moment. Yeah, I understand you, Halo. What even got you guys to fight anyways, I asked. Well, she got mad at me first, then I eventually got mad at her, and I pushed things a little bit too much, you know, Halo said. I see. Just know that, and then Halo cuts me off. Geez, the amount of cutoffs just makes me feel like I ain't expected at the point to the point I wanted to be in. It doesn't matter, but what matters is what Halo started to say. I actually fought her yesterday in the dorms. I just felt angry about it. Eventually we got ourselves in the bathroom and then, well, she got away from going under a stall. I waited outside to ambush her again, but she just started to cry. Halo sighed and Simi looked down in disappointment. I was shocked that she mentioned the bathroom incident, considering how it's confidential to people who have experienced it and to those who are trusted. Considering the fact that this is a confidential moment, I just looked around just to be sure nobody's listening to us in secret, in which everyone is doing their own thing, meaning both of us are fine. Well, that's something, alright. Hey, if I remember correctly from Helios, you found in the bathroom and perceived to have umapyoi? Umapyoi? No! He stood up and looked at her dead in the eyes in shock. It's Helios, dude. We literally told her it was just a misunderstanding. Said while sitting back down. Well, that's a shame, because Helios spread the word like you were gone. What you are? Meaning everyone chasing the kind of stuff from her that you two decided to have a woohoo. Watch out from out of nowhere said that. Which coming up with my hands in my head, just embarrassed about that. Hey, can I have a Halo was called by Machan? I have 500 shots to make, Halo, not now. Machan said, shouting tired away to Halo. Jeez, calm down, I just wanted to ask you, no? Fucking flies all over the damn place, time to kill them. I finally have my head up, breathe in and out, and calm out. Well, shit. Halo giggles in response. She did want to ask me one more thing. Speaking of which, where's vodka? Halo asked me. It's been a minute since I heard of vodka. Well, that got me to check my phone about it. Give me a sec. Vodka apparently arrived at the bus stop that's close to Tracing Academy. Tracing. She just arrived according to her as in, I see, Halo commented. As soon as I was said that, the television within the bar shows the idol performance with the participants of the Kikuka show. Some performance is winning the soul. Oh, I'm not singing that shit. Hey, Hart is your girlfriend. Man, shut up, you goober. Deep Impact, of course, was in the lead, right next to her, Mambo and Ishiko. Of course, everyone else from Kidas and Black and White are also there with the rest of the other Umas. Ishiko is doing amazing in her part. The rapper? Ishiko, you dumbo. Am I right? Jungle Pocket talked to me specifically. I must say, Hachitan's performance in that race was amazing and cool, Pocket said. SWAT of 87? How the fuck do you hear that, Pavilion? How the hell do you hear that? Yeah, well, she was almost there if it wasn't for Deep Impact. It's such an intense moment where everyone feels equal. The final spurs like me for the opera, only this time there was like two operas, two Pokés, and one Agnes, Pocket said. I chuckled on that, knowing what she meant on that statement. Well, that's one way to describe what happened, Akiko got sure, I said. As the performance continued, me and Pocket started to have a conversation as to how this happened. It's because I wanted to talk to her about Agnes Takyon. Say, you are close with Agnes, right? Why does she run away? Why does she run the way she runs? Pocket looks at me intrigued and starts talking to me. Well, talking has a big thing on potential. She loves to push the limits to see what limits of speed. It's very much her, right? Behind the cafe is more interesting, I should say. I looked at her with intrigue. I knew Agnes' potential knowing how fast she was going when she was running. Not to mention this moment, she just retired. Could have been a legend. She decided to be a scientist. Man, cafe, however, I don't know much. What about Cafe? I ask. Well, Man in Cafe has a friend, an imaginary friend in fact. Cafe chases her who's faster than Taken herself. Cafe runs fast because of that imaginary friend of hers, which is why I have a theory, Pocket said. The performance continues while Jungle Pocket says her part of us looking at each other. I learned that Deep Impact and Mahan Cafe are siblings. That was information so out of nowhere that caught my interest as well. Since Cafe is an imaginary friend who chases her, I'm assuming Deep Impact is on the same boat as her. Chasing someone that what no one chasing chasing to someone what no one but you can see. Sounds just like in any other Uman if anything. We chase for something or someone which leads to on to victory. I chase to be the best and strongest of many Umas that has touched the firm grounds. I run to prove every single one of you guys that I'm the strongest. Pocket ends the sentence. I look at her very shocked. Someone who I do know is very successful and loud in personality would just suddenly give out something like that in the same level as Fuji Kizuki's words of wisdom. To be fair though, they are in the same club with each other. Makes sense why, but to hear it from her is something else. Not to mention, her theory seems to be pretty good. It won't make sense since how fast some Umas go when chasing for something. It's inspiring to think about since there's the purpose of running, a reason to run, and an answer to run. The performance finishes in the TV. Everyone in the lounge loudly cheers for it. Amazing performance. Making me bust, wow. I looked at the TV, also cheering. My phone rings and which I answered it. The one calling me is Vodka, which I answered. Hell, I was gonna be cut off. Pick up the phone, baby. Fuck nature. What? The call ends. I realized something. As I looked at Jungle Parker with fear, I asked with a shaky voice, and Parker looked at me confused. Before you sat here, did you see King Halo? I asked in fear. She left before the performance. Fuck. I still have been rushed out the lounge and then the dorm. I looked around in fear, not knowing where the hell they are. Went to the entrance gate knowing they would be in the area. I'm a dumbass when I realized King Halo's plans. With that, or I trusted her too much. I can't think or focus on what I've just done. I don't know what the fuck I should do. All that happened on that phone calls Vodka is just sounding in danger. Right in the gates, there's no one around. Look around, there's nothing. Looking around, I saw something on the ground, which is a phone. It was Vodka's phone. They must be nearby. It's dark and the lights around in the pathways couldn't help me much. I looked hard at the dark, trying to see if there's any action going on in there. Then I saw something, which I rushed in. I went as fast as possible to the movement in which I was bumped by Vodka, making us both fall to the ground. Nature, Vodka shut up looking at me while she got punched by Halo in the face. Called back, looking at both of them in shock. Halo pulled Vodka, in which they continued to fight. Vodka punches Halo in the stomach, which Halo punched back with a punch at the ribcage area. They keep on punching each other. So when I tried to separate both of them, Nature don't interfere and I got punched in the face. Quickly I got to the ground, almost knocked out. Looked at the dark green grass, checked my mouth to see if I might have bit my lips while taking a punch since I had blood upon touching it. Looked at it right. Vodka is down while Halo continues punching Vodka on the ground. No apologies. And looked to the left. I am the first rate Uma. It was a rock. This is what you get for insulting me. Grabbed the rock and stood up. And I grabbed the... I'll repeat that. The slaughter is on. Yeah, kill the Halo. I want to see blood. This is what you get for insulting my mom. I rushed in with the rock, hitting her in the forehead. I dropped down to the ground tired. Vodka breathing heavily, but still okay. The vision was delayed and moving everywhere, which is why I couldn't really know what was going on between them. Vodka stood up first, clenching her stomach. Fuck, man, fuck, Vodka said. Vodka asked me a hand to get up, in which I got to thank her. You okay? Says I hold her shoulders. Vodka doesn't look at me, she looks at King Halo in fear. What have you done? Vodka said in slight fear. I looked at her and then I looked at King Halo. Halo is knocked out cold, her eyes wide open, and her forehead gushing out blood. We've always looked at Fear, King Halo. Nature, what have you done? The dead of night shows, the bright full moon glows, and out in distance. Time stops and the cold air comes in. Cosmic shift hits me in the future of me, Halo, and Vodka, maybe even tracing itself. What have I done? Fucking gay, she killed Halo. About time. The king's finally getting her Halo. The king's finally getting her Halo, yeah. Oh, she's dead. About time. Well, that's the whole story of Volume 1. That's that. We finished all the chapters just tonight. That took a little bit of time, but we managed to finish it. Holy mama. And now we gotta wait for the next year for the volume, because Malice is about to know Chapter 1 entire Volume 1. It definitely had a build-up, I would say. Had a decent build-up, I would say. Chapter 1 and all that, I mean, it built up all the way to Chapter 10, which is actually pretty nice. I can't really comment too much on the previous chapters, as, you know, they were building up, you know, as every beginning chapters are, you know, it just introduces the characters, the story, the scenario, everything and whatnot. So it makes sense, you know, these early chapters are just introductions. And then the middle chapter, then there was some stuff going on, you know, there's some different plot points, which I actually thought was interesting, you know, there was the Team Canopa's plot point with the whole Mambo racing thing. There was the, I guess, small plot subplot of Heart, I guess. And then, oh yeah, the subplot of um Rudolph resigning, and then of course the main plot as you know, the whole fight with Vodka and Halo and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the early chapters were build-ups, and the middle chapters were, you know, the favorite chapter. I don't know, they're all pretty good. I mean, if I had to really pick a favorite chapter, it'd probably be chapter 10, because I like seeing blood. I like seeing violence, so chapter 10 will probably be my favorite. I guess chapter 7, because I laughed that hard on the stupid joke. I guess chapter 10 will be it, I guess. I mean, chapter 7. Oh, is it chapter 8? No, it's chapter 7. I guess maybe chapter 7, because I laughed that hard on the joke, so maybe. Chapter 7? Oh, I'll take that. So I guess chapter 7 and 10, I'll take that as my favorite chapters. Chapter 10 because I like the violence, and chapter 7 because of that stupid joke that made me... That stupid small one sentence line that made me laugh my fucking ass off. Chapter 7 should be second place for you? Yeah, chapter 7 will be second place for me then. Yeah, that's it. One joke, and that made me laugh my fucking ass off. There's one joke right here. Where is it? Just right here. Go fuck your mom. This one sentence made me laugh my fucking ass off. That's, I don't know why. It's just very, very silly and funny to me. I don't know why. It's very fucking silly, but I still laugh my ass off at it. Oh well. It'll be very interesting to see what you will make in Volume 2, Malice. And in the meantime, I'm also writing my own story. I don't know if I'll be making multiple volumes, I'll be honest with you. I'm still following just a simple one story chapter. So I really don't know if I want to do a, I don't know if I want to do, a fucking, volumes. I probably won't. But we'll see how long my story takes. But yeah, it's late now. It's almost half 1 a.m. So I think I'll take that as my cue to leave. It's been one long night, but yeah. I think that'll be it. Best for me to leave now. I think about it more. Think about it more after chapter 1. Alright. For now though, we will end it here now. It's 1 a.m. late for me, so I should probably hit the bed now, rest up, and I'll continue my story. This chapter 6 then tomorrow, and yeah. I'll see. I'm glad you guys very much enjoy. I'm glad you guys enjoy my my fan fiction here, like Pavilion, Hidden Away, Kyo. I'm glad you guys actually really enjoyed it. So yeah, really appreciate you all. Had a good time today reading all the stories and writing today. So yeah, that'll be all. Love you guys. Love you Pavilion. Love you too Malice. Love you Rocket. Love you Kyo. Every one of you guys. Sayonara. Good night everyone.